is such a, we call it, we hear that phrase all the time. Boy, time is really going by really, really fast, and it really, that's something. But right now, our great son is in Pisces, and we still wishing all you Pisces out there happy Earth Day, and may the magic be working for you. And I know some of you Pisces are going through, and some of you Pisces are, truly being elevated, and that's a good thing. Everybody don't have the same thing coming to them at the same time. So that's what makes a balance. So anyway, I love you. Vibrations in all love, with peace and light and overstanding, good health, and a lot of laughter. The great cosmic mother is the divine androgen, integrating male and female energy, balancing us. When heaven, spirit, and earth matter are known to be one, the cosmic consciousness then is attuned, or I should say attained. And that happens when one can see the mother in everything. I mean, in every situation, in every circumstances, in every vision and view. So let us be reminded that she is the all and a part of none. The mother is the great all and a part of none, the great she-nine. The Loftress, our mother, she is almighty, the all. I was talking with someone, and I was telling them about something that I had said, and how I was immediately corrected. And that is, one day I was saying to the Divine Mother that I was calling her Alpha and Omega. And she corrected me immediately and said that she was not Alpha and Omega, but she gave birth to Alpha and Omega. And she explained to me that when you have a beginning, you also have an end. And she is without beginning, and she is without end. And I thought that was the ultimate praise I could give her, but not knowing at that time, Hey, she said she gave birth to Alpha and Omega. She gave birth to the beginning and the end. And wherever there is a beginning, there's also an end. Hallelujah. This is her platform. This is the platform of the great cosmic mother, where we don't feel intimidated to call her by her many, many names. For she is law. Know the goddess Balat, law of all the gods. Call on her many names. In her you have Buddha, wisdom to know Allah, Jehovah, Ra, Muhammad, Krishna, Jesus. All the gods of the world is her. Know the goddess Balat, law and mother of all the gods. In her you will, and know her. Know her. We just take time out and know what we know. And you got to know how you know. So you got to have that personal relationship. And I say, well, who is she? How do you get this personal relationship? Well, who is she? She who is without beginning, the first and the last of life. She who is the destroyer and the resurrection of life. She who is the universal mind in the necklace of time. She who is the all-seeing eye, the will, the W-I-L-L, in the middle of the W-H-E-E-L, what makes it go. She is the will in the middle of the wheel. She whose breath is the wind. She who Holy Spirit lives within. Mother Wit. The one that be telling us what to do, tugging at us all the time. She never leave us alone. She is with us always because she's within us. She who is the vibration of every dance. She is where no God preside. I don't care what God it is. All the gods are male, and we already know before there was any God, there was the goddess. Before there was any father, there was the mother. So she is where no God preside. Hey, you got to feel it, and you got to know it. Who is she?
All right.
She who is the cosmic law. She who changed not. Holy, just, faithful, and true. Wisdom, strength, beauty, and honor to the goddess be the glory. She who crowned is the zodiac. Heaven's queen. Continuous space. Mother of all. Ela, Gia, Shakti, Kundalini, Vista, eternal flame. Title of all titles. Cause of all causes, her holiness. She who reigns supreme. Do you know who she is? Are you getting a good idea of who she is? Yeah. Hallelujah. Her. Again, this is the Mother's platform. This is just a great She-9 platform. And will somebody please beep out because we're hearing an echo now. And another thing, you know, with wisdom tell the place where we come to clothe the female, that we lift her up and that she know who she is. And may all the women out there, all the females out there say, I am goddess. All my needs are easily met. As I quiet myself, my world must rest. I am goddess. So let me hear you say that. I am goddess.
I am goddess.
All my needs are easily met. As I quiet myself, my world must rest. I am goddess. These are powerful words. I didn't hear none of you women out there say it. Maybe you muted, you know, and you didn't mute in fast enough. But you take that and you say that every day as an affirmation. I am goddess, and all my needs are easily met. As I quiet myself, my world must rest. I am goddess. These are powerful words. This is a mantra, and mantras are words of power. When you get up in the morning, you know, when in the afternoon, in the evening, whenever you feel led, you say this mantra, and your needs will be easily met, and your world will rest after you quiet yourself. And since this is the mothers and the females platform, I know that you should have issues, or you should have concerns, I should say. Concerns, you know. And the concerns could be anything concerning the female. One thing I know that you got to get in tune with self and put yourself on the top of the your to-do list. You know, put yourself first there, and learn to love yourself and to like yourself and to trust yourself. Learn to be a friend to yourself. Learn to serve yourself. Learn to be true to yourself. Learn to be loyal to yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Do things that will give you confidence in yourself. And come that great round so you can be who you are. And actually, that's a mantra that says all about me. I love me, I like me, I trust me. I am a friend to me. I serve me. I am true to me. I am loyal to me. I have confidence in me. And I have come the great round to be me, 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 me. How about that? And you got to come into that place and be able to say and be able to do. Be able to do and be able to say, you know, hey, it's all about me. And that's not being selfish as we have been taught selfish is, okay? It's okay to be selfish because sometimes we have got to get with self in order to get it together, you know, because we have too many gods before ourselves. Do you hear what I'm saying? You have too many gods before yourself. And it says, thou shalt have no other God before me, but you got this before you, you got that work before you, you got that condition before you, you got that situation before you, got all these other gods before you. And you know what? You have forgotten about yourself and you burn out and you wore out and, you know, you just, you know, you're just through, you know. So you got to remove them gods that you have put before you, and you have got to place yourself there. Put you at the top of what you got to do list. Put yourself there, and then go and do something else. But serve yourself first. Get yourself together. You know, just get yourself together. Put yourself first, and you'll be okay for a minute. Okay? I'm so glad that we know that if you teach a female, that you teach a nation. And blessed is the nation whose most high is the goddess, the mother of all. We know that before there was any history, there was herstory. Prehistory is herstory, when you want to look at it like that, you know, when you want to see it like that, you know. So I am Grand Goddess Gia, and I am the initiatrix and the facilitatrix of Shiology, woman spirituality, scientifically on the square. If it don't add up, it's not so. And I came in this place through study and research and through seeking. It says, seek and ye shall find. And I was seeking for the lost word. I was seeking for the unspeakable word. I was seeking for the word that people have died for, you know. And it says, seek and ye shall find. And this is how I come into the place that I'm in right now. When I found out that the unspeakable word was mother. The unspeakable word was the great mother. That just was awesome. Hallelujah. And from there, here I am. You know, but it took a long time to find that out. But I wrote this mantra, and sometimes we have to send the word before us. And I wrote this mantra, and I said, truth, you know I am in love with you. I have traveled far to get close to you. And if by chance I lose vision of you, I ask mercy to see me through. And that mantra have walked with me, talked with me, and have saved me and have delivered me many times. Because on the path, you know, many times we get off the path. Something distracts us and we get off the path, you know. Or many times, you know, in discipline, something distracts us and we just, you know, go the other way. But as long as you know, hey, you can start all over. As long as you know, hey, just go head on and get yourself cleaned up and get right back on the path. Okay, I screwed up. It's okay, but start right back where you left off at. It's okay. It's only bad when you stay out there and waddle in the dirt, But clean yourself up, and get right back on the path. I don't care if you didn't get off the path. Sometimes, we get off the horse. We fall off the horse and the horse drag us and all of that. But, for some people you can speak to, and they'll go head on and do what they got to do. And some people, they need a little shove. You shove them, and they'll go on and do what they got to do. And some people, you have to knock them down before they do what they're supposed to do. And, hey, we all different. Whatever it takes for us to do what we got to do, hey, the heavens already know what it takes. And that experience, we will draw that experience to us so that we could do what we're supposed to do. So for those of you that need that little push this morning or need to be reminded this morning, you okay. You okay. Just get up and do what you got to do. All is not lost. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I'm going to, at this time, I'm going to put the mantra, the covering over us. And the mantra is, Mother, in the name of Sheology and sovereignty, through the United Tribes of the Washita Damanya, Moors and Moors, and others come together on this conference. Mother, we thank you because we know that the entrance of your word, the law, brings light, and we know that you will watch over your word to perform it. Mother of reality, we bring before you our nation and the women and men who are in position of authority and those that are rising themselves up by their bootstraps. May your wisdom enter into our hearts and your knowledge be pleasant to us. Discretion watches over us. Overstanding keep us and deliver us from the way of evil, and that the wicked be cut off. Mother of tender mercies, we bring our children, our young people, before you with confidence. We place them in the care that they may manifest destiny for our greater good, separating themselves from contracts of the system that is contaminated. And they also endorse slavery. May we as parents and elders give them what they need to cleanse themselves from everything that would contaminate and defile their spirit, souls, and bodies. Mother, by your law and the knowledge that you have given to us, we go forth in power, and we bind the principalities and the powers and the rulers of darkness and wicked spirits in heavenly places. We tear down the strongholds, those things that will keep us in bondage. We bind every deceptive, deceitful, thieving spirit. We are loose from the assignment against the mother's children in the name of witchcraft, occult, astrology, and dreams. These are the things that set us free. So moo it be. Albeit, even though, although, nevertheless, it is so. You know, this is not only the platform for goddess and the female, but this is also the platform
what you want, and it manifests quickly.
Yeah.
But you got to heal you before you can even get to being deeper of even using one of your other gifts, which is, you know, included like healing, even with your energy. You have to clear your own because there's so much hurt there. Your energy makes me feel like I want to cry. And I need you to know
Oh,
how
no.
you are. Get that, you know, just, you know, just remember, even write it down. That helps me a lot. I tell a lot of clients, write that hurt down. Is a quick way of getting it out of you. Write it down. Write down the major things that really hurted you bad, like this, just that won't leave, that just still meditating in your mind. Write it down. It's going to cause you to
Okay.
be emotional. Take it outside. Ball that thing up. Take it outside and burn it up and give it back to the atmosphere. You'll feel that release when you do that.
Okay, I will. I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Greece. Peace. Thank you. Thanks for coming. And thank you, Star Child 7. Anybody else? Would there anybody else that would like a reading? If not, I'm going to try to screen share again. And then after that, we'll go to Wanda Alahart. She's here. She's the storyteller.
I am not a secret. I am loud. I am fire. I am roaring. I am divinity discovered and refined. I am a mother. I am a healer. I am an advisor. I am mistakes and I am corrections. I am unapologetic for my standards. I am a friend. I am an awesome ass lover, and I am certain that I am a goddess. I am a miracle that has climbed out of the depths of death and destruction. I am peace is peace that is peace that has finally found some peace. I am my own dream come true and one of my very own gods, for I create the life that I want to live and drop seeds as I give consciously and not haphazardly. I am water returning and leaving and always recycling 360 hot steam. I am a blaze untamed and lava overflowing of bitter burning truths. I am hidden chalices realized and exposed. I am motivated. I am sincere. I am valued. I am cherished by me. I am absent of shame, for there is no freedom in shame. I repeat, there is no freedom in shame. I am fearless. I am worthy. I am full of knowing. I am purposely directed in the path of my destiny. I am no longer doubtful of myself. I am my journey and my declaration, and my stripes reflect that I have earned them both. My scars are the reminders of the seasons that I sustain, and my wish shows the strength of my tree. I have been beautifully stained. I am strong. I am real. I am a voice to be reckoned. I am the goddess who adheres to my calling. I am no longer lost in wallowing in self-pity. I am no longer a woman scorned. I am a woman purged, reformed, and reborn. I am no longer lost in wallowing in self-pity. I am full of accountability and responsibility. I am now constant reciprocity and not just a receiver. I am the striking of the iron when it is ever so hot. I am every moment maximized and converted into all life. I am illumination in the dark corners of the universe and in my mind. I am a guide to the underworld, walking the halls of a mental with transitioning souls. I am sacred light that shall not be dimmed. I am respect of my own gangster and respect the love that I am. I am fire. I am Sheree. I am Monique. And I am sweet Sugar Ray. And I will be treated accordingly by myself first and others second. This will not be compromised. This is my Queen Manifesto. I am not a secret. I am here. I am here. I am here. And anyone or anything that tries to silence the queen that I am and forever shall be, well, fuck you. Because damn it, I am me. Me.
Yeah, peace, family. That's my daughter's mother. She's a poet, and so if y'all can hear me, I'm getting speaker connections now. For real, it's crazy. And the first lady was Grand Goddess Loji Hamasia. She was a part of the Washita, and I was fortunate enough to meet her. And one thing that was I got like a year and a half of recordings of this sister. And, you know, when I was listening to her every Sunday, I didn't realize how profound she was until I have grown to understand all that she's talking about. you know, and it's funny too that my computer would stop working on her. That particular was when they gave her a radical cancer, because what this sister was doing is what white men don't want females to do, and she was translating that Bible into a feminine Bible like that. And so this was that one, you can't even tell that she had the cancer, because that was like in 09. That was March of 09 she did that piece. But you know, and it was interesting because the night she died, some of us got together and we wanted to just talk about missing her and loving her. And her spirit sat down in my body, like, as to say, I want to hear what they got to say about me, like that. And so, you know, there's times when I just feel her and then I try to play her. So that was to Gia. And it happened, I lost the recording. When the computer went bad, I lost the first part of that, you know, so. And that's them down there, you know, playing games, because they just don't like it when you start talking about feminine energy and understanding the power of feminine energy, because they can't control it. And I'm not saying that male and females, one is greater than the other. I'm just saying that they don't like that. You know, they did a lot back in the day to get rid of feminine worship in Europe. And this is the first time my computer has gone bad. I think they said now my speaker don't work, but they just don't want us to deal with that. You know what I mean? And I got plenty of, I recorded for 1.5 years, and man, she just builds on and changes things. You know, she changed the Lord's Prayer to a feminine Lord's Prayer. So, you know, I love her. I miss her, you know, like that. And I know that wherever she's at, she's working and helping us change. And so that's Gia Hamashia. And then Stormy's, my daughter Stormy, that's her mother, the poet. Next up, I see someone has their hand up. I'm gonna unmute them, then we'll go to you, Sister Wanda.
Okay. Good evening, family. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Good evening. I'm thankful that I can be a part of this gathering of family. I have a lot of questions, but I know everything is done in a short period of time, so I know all my questions won't be answered. What I did have on my heart was a reading for myself concerning me and how things are going spiritually.
Does someone want to take it? And welcome, Stephanie and family. Stephanie stopped by, and she's an awesome, powerful reader herself. So if I didn't invite her to put it to work, but if she wants to build, you're happy to build. You know, definitely.
Hi guys.
What's going on?
Good evening.
Hello, beautiful souls. I love all of you. Thank you for inviting me. I'm sorry I was catching you on the half end. I really thought that video was quite interesting. It was powerful. It gave me the tingles there.
That's beautiful.
But beautiful. I can get on camera here. I'm sorry. I was plugging in my phone here. Let me see if you can see me.
Yes, we got you.
Hello.
Beautiful,
beautiful. And okay, so the gentleman with the Galaxy S9, what is your name, sir?
Name is Tony.
Hi, Tony. Nice to meet you.
And so
I hope you're having a blessed day and that everyone on the line is having a blessed day too. Usika, thank you for inviting me as well. And
You're
sure,
welcome.
I don't mind just sharing whatever I receive from spirit. So I ask that the ancestors, the angels, and the guides of light always surround us, and that they open up to allow all those who are here who need a message to receive it, and so be it. And so it is. Beautiful. So I work with a guide. He's Pleiadian, and his name is Romulus, and he's my right-hand man. So he's in my ear here. So Tony, can you tell me what it is exactly that you'd like to know? And then I will tune in and I'll tell you what Romulus says.
Well, one of the things I would like to know is concerning, first I would like to start with my health. That's something that's very important, because
So the first
I've
thing that
people say is
the
that
first thing
if you have good health, yes.
the first thing Romulus does is he goes right to your heart, and he's showing me your heart. And also I keep hearing the liver. So I want you to pay attention to your liver. They're talking about like either like a fatty liver or the counts in your liver. So when you get that tested, please pay attention to that. There's going to be something there. Romulus is talking about detoxing. You need to detox your liver as well.
Okay.
Also, do you have like pain in your side? Because I'm feeling like pain in the side, or like almost, it's not sciatica. It could be that you have like inflammation. I'm feeling like the kidneys kind of feel like inflamed. There's something going on there too. And typically liver and kidneys together, they're telling me possible like check your glucose, diabetic levels as well. I'm feeling like your energy goes up and then it crashes down. It goes up and then it crashes down, and you're feeling really tired. Like you get these like bouts of tiredness, like extremely tired, and then like you're like, what's going on? Is it disturbing your sleep as well?
It does at times.
Yeah, because he's showing me like kind of like your cycles are all over the place. You know how a circadian rhythm looks? Like it's up and down on a graph. That's what he shows me too. So I need you to get this checked out, because what ends up happening too in your kidneys, you could be what I feel is like your collection ducts in your kidneys, they're not filtrating properly. There's something going on there. Like you have a buildup. You need some way to detox, is what I'm hearing. So I want you to try a natural detox if you can. And then if not, if the natural detox over a series of times, if that is not working out for you, you may need like a scan or a test. And it's not a typical one. It's something about like your liver and your kidneys.
And you're absolutely right. I have been feeling pain. I mean, I've been through a few things. I was not too long ago was in a car accident. So
I was gonna say you hurt yourself as well. I felt that right away, because I could feel a jolt too, like you were jolted. Okay, like you were like, now when you were jolted, let me explain something to you. Every time we're in an accident or something happens to us like that, even riding on a roller coaster, we leave our body. So you left your body, you're in that accident. Okay, so your body is still like coming back to itself. Your spirit is still coming back to itself. It's almost like taking a canister and stuffing things into it, and that's how your spirit is. So your spirit is kind of like, it's not fully where it needs to be. So you're gonna feel physical pain too, because it's trying to get reacclimated. You came so far out of body in that accident that you almost like detached there. I'm glad you're here with us, friend.
Thank you. I mean, I needed to find out some things concerning the health. I also needed to try to get some things in line when it comes to finance. That's been kind of all over the place, and other than finance, the right people.
You know what? If you haven't applied, there's something coming to you between 3 and 6 weeks. I hear there's like a new opportunity, something out there for you. So if someone tells you, "Hey, Tony, blah blah blah," jump on it. Be like, "Yeah, let me go check that out real quick. Okay, let me go apply to that, or let me check that out," because I just heard like 3 to 6 weeks.
3 to 6 weeks. All right. Here's the banger right here. Here's the real banger, which not too many people may even touch. Settling down and having a wife.
Say this again?
Settling down and having a wife. That's the banger for me. That's the banger.
I don't see this happening soon. I feel like there's a lag in time because there's something going on with the other party.
Do I know this party?
No.
Okay.
No. And I'm hearing they're showing me the clock, like time. It's about preparedness. There's going to be something that comes to light for you. Like they're showing me like, it's almost like something is covered. You're uncovering something. It's not time yet. And now remember, and I want everyone to understand that when someone is reading you, the caliber of your question determines the caliber of your response. For example, if I tell you, am I going to eat meatloaf for dinner? And the guide say yes. Am I going to eat meatloaf for dinner on Tuesday? No. Am I going to eat meatloaf for dinner on Thursday? Yes. Am I going to eat meatloaf for dinner on Thursday with ketchup on it? No. Am I going to eat meatloaf for dinner on Thursday with ketchup on it with my husband? Yes. Will my husband like the meatloaf that I make on Thursday that has ketchup on it for dinner? Yes. You see, the caliber of your question determines the caliber of the response you receive.
I see. So I guess I didn't ask the question the right way.
So tell me what you want in the question, because I'll give you the response that they give me. That's how mediumship works. It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
I love you, Seeker. This is why you got me on. I
love you too, man. I'm loving this.
I put a little sunshine on it, baby.
Well, I know the question was about me settling down and finding the right woman to be my wife and things like that, but your response was, it's not right now, and I'm uncovering something. I don't quite understand that.
Well, uncovering something, if right now is not the time, that means that there's still elements at play because we have free will. So it could mean that the other party is working to better themselves or you're working to better yourself so that energetically or vibrationally, you will match better for each other.
Okay. You got the time of when?
I'm hearing it's debatable, but it could be within the next 2 years. Depends on the choices you take and the choices your partner take when you join or the way you join.
Okay. Now, what should I do when it comes to, how can I say this? I mean, nobody's perfect, but I'm trying not to make any mistakes right now.
Just live your human experience in the best way you can through love. Don't worry about the rest. What is meant to happen will contractually happen as it needs to.
Right.
Look, my first husband, my first husband cheated on me and had 4 additional children in between me and leaving him outside. Wow. And then he passed away. None of those children belong to me, by the way. So I was meant to experience that so that I could experience what loss was, what self-worth was, what certain experiences were, so that when I met my Prince Charming, I was ready for him. And he was ready for me because he had separated from a woman that he was already engaged to, who had done something very similar to him. So we had a very similar experience. When we came together in partnership, it flowed beautifully because we knew we wanted to have that mutual trust and respect with each other. But we experienced what infidelity was and what all these other things were on the outside. And when we came together, our partnership was even stronger as a result of that. So there was no looking outside. So you see, we both had to learn lessons and get prepared for each other. And we appreciate each other at a different level for this. You see, so spirit is always working in the background. We have this contract and we're like, what is going on here, right? And they're like, all right, there's pieces of this little puzzle here. We're going to feed you this. Let that marinate for a little while. And when you're ready, we'll give you some more. That's what they do.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
you.
My pleasure. Be well, dear.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. We're going to take a little break, and we got Wanda Alahart, and she's a professional storyteller. So she's going to give us a storytelling for spring. And thank you, Stephanie, for coming.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Sister Wanda.
Greetings. How are you today, everyone? Love and light.
Peace, peace.
Yeah. Can you turn the volume up a little bit? I was having trouble hearing what they were saying.
It's I don't have any control of it. I'm having problems.
All right then. All right.
I'm sorry about that. It's just
yeah, that's okay.
Once I played Gia, it got crazy, man. My computer shut down and everything. Like that. They don't want that spirituality, that type of spirituality. Like that.
I'm trying to get my mic situated so that I could read. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, we can.
All right. So again, love and light to everyone. I'm a third-generation storyteller, and I'm a goddess storyteller. I tell stories about the goddess throughout ancient times. And so I would like to start out honoring our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunts, our great aunts, to all the women who stood before us, telling us about where they come from, what they saw, did, and inspired. They let us know that they stood for us, talking, they combed our hair, rocked us to sleep, sang to us, told us tales of then and now and tomorrow. They worried about us, they hoped for us, and they showed us the way. They cared. Ashe. Ashe. And if you all would you all say the names of your mothers? Could we say that in unison at the count of 3? I am a founder and director of the Magnolia Tree Institute of Ancient Wisdom, and it is to honor our mothers and pass on the torches of wisdom to those who come after us. So I'm going to start out saying my mother's name, Magnolia, and if you all would please.
Deborah Ann.
Ruth.
Valerie Jackson.
Audrey Ross. Elizabeth Tree.
Dolores Jackson.
Elsie Soto.
Donda Parks.
Okay.
There we go. I got you back.
Was there anyone else that wanted to say anything about their mother's name? All right, what I would like to start with are the 7 principles of the goddess. Truth inside of truths. The goddess takes hundreds of forms. Her names and stories lie for us to piece together like fragments of pottery in red earth. The stories are largely inspirational, and they are grouped together according to principles. The goddess is all in all, the healing spirit. The goddess is both dark and light. The goddess is constant change, the everlasting cycle. The goddess is the endless circle of life and death. The goddess is spirit incarnate, goddess as earth and body. The goddess is the stuff of the planet of our fleshly selves. The goddess is the force of life, sexuality, and creativity. The goddess is everlasting desire. The goddess is surrender. The goddess loosens cities from foundations and flesh from bones. The goddess is the great feminine of our individual and collective unconscious, emerging again for full and life-changing honor by our conscious selves. The goddess has been worshipped by civilizations of people whose reverence for female and earth has been smeared from history. And reclaiming that history, the story of ourselves as human becomes whole. How do we change? First, we take back over and over again the sacredness of our woman selves, our bodies, our sexualities, our birth-giving, creative-making beings. Then we retrieve from misuse and abuse all the concept the patriarchy relates to our femaleness: body, blood, under, deep, color, dark below, wetness, depth, intuition, and divination. And such an attitude of worship we no longer take for granted. Our own histories have been written as if the point of view were other. When we call the weather the emotions of the goddess, controlling and categorizing instead of respecting and honoring, the efforts of a rigid, unimaginative parent we call Earth woman, mother, daughter, sister, baby, crone, child, lover. We call her teacher, doctor, healer, inventor.
Yo.
We look at the ways we are she and she is we.
You got to mute out, sister.
Am I still unmuted?
Yeah, you're unmuted now. I was trying to, it's somebody that got a lot of background noise. I was trying to put the background noise. There we go. Try that now. I'm sorry about that. You there, Wanda?
Yes, I'm just trying to get back to where I was. They called her hundreds of names. Danu, Kali, Mahuel, Astari. They divided her into thousands of aspects in order to more precisely worship her: Queen of Light, ruler of the underworld, giver of numbers and strategy, keeper of pleasure, lady of the land. From our patriarchal perspective, we call goddess worshiping people indigenous, aboriginal, or rural. We know that these people are invariably tied intimately to the land, and that they contract their environment as if it were alive. I want to pause right there, and I'd like to share a short story about man and woman starting out equally. Is the volume all right still?
Yes.
All right. God created man and woman. He made their house and all its doors. When woman and man walked together, they said the same number of words. When they fought, they also came out even. Woman was as strong as man. She couldn't win over him, and he couldn't beat her. That was the way it was, just level. I have to see God about this, said man. I'm getting weary with having a woman around that I can't even whip. So man carried himself up to heaven, and there he found him, great God. My dear God, man said, I come to you because you are the most and I need help. Please, will you give me strength to win over woman? If you make me harder and tougher, I will keep everything in place on earth, including that woman. She thinks she's so smart and so mighty. Well, all right then, God says. I like a man knows what he wants. Now here, I give you more strength than woman. So man is stronger, and he hurried home to tell woman. I've been up to heaven, he told her. God has given me more strength, and now I am best, and I am over you with more strength than you will ever have. Woman was upset. I'm going to have to see about this, she said. She waited a whole day, getting her mind in order. Then she went up to heaven. My God, she said, I come here to get my strength that I had one time. You still got the strength you had one time, says God. It's just that man has got some more than you. Well, why is that, Lord? She asked the great God. Well, because he came up here and asked for some more, and I gave it to him. But can you give me more too? Asked woman, or take away what you've given him, so we'll both be even again? I can't take back what I've given, said the Lord. You just have to get along with man being the strongest. So the woman went on her journey home. She was steaming mad at the great God, which is the way the devil finds out how to get into someone's life. And he was standing next to the woman, smiling at her. She told the devil all that had happened. He says to her, this is how you do better than man. You climb upstairs again, ask God for the keys hanging by the left pearly gate. Bring them to me, and I'll let you know what comes next. So the woman does it. She goes back up there. What is it you want with me this time, God says. Great God, woman says, you the big head of heaven and earth and all the stars. What is it that's on your mind, woman? Please give me those keys hanging by the left pearly gate. Well, take them, God says, and kindly leave me alone. So woman takes them and goes on down the stairs as fast as she can. There's the devil waiting on the bottom step. Those are some power keys you got there, he tells woman. Take them home and lock the door to the kitchen, lock the door to the bedroom, lock the door to the children's room too. Why do you want me to do these things, locking up everything? Because, says the devil, first lock up, man always got his stomach on his mind, always wanting to eat up everything. Second lock up, man has to have his sleep and gets upset when he don't have it. Third lock up, man can't stand to be separated from his children. He has care about his name going on through the next generation. So the woman hurries home. When man comes in from his chores, she's waiting for him, rocking on the porch and singing songs, one after the other. Man sees that the doors are locked up tight when they're supposed to be open wide. He storms up and tries to get through. It takes all his strength, but he can't open those doors. Who's locked up? He yells at the woman. Where'd you get some keys to lock up everything? Woman says, God gave them to me. Man goes up to God, tells God what woman said. Yes, well, she asked and I gave them. And that fallen angel of mine, the devil, he showed her how to use them. Well, give me some keys so I can get the doors open, said man. God, don't let her have it over me. No, sorry, man, can't do that, said the Lord. What I give over, I don't take back. You know that. Just go ask woman to open the doors if you have to have them open. Well, man did that, but he couldn't sway woman. Only way she would unlock the doors is when he did what she wanted. I got a plan, he said to woman one day. Let us each take an equal part. You give me 2 of those keys, and I'll give you half my strength. How's that? I have to think about that, she told him. Woman is thinking and thinking when the devil is there rocking with her. Woman, if I were you, I'd tell him no, says the devil. Let him have his strength, and you keep all the keys. If one time you feel you might give in, remember this. When horseflies worry the horse is happy to have its hairy tail to swish them off his behind. Woman kept her keys. She wouldn't trade for man's strength, so that's the way it is. Man is strong, but it is woman who has the power. Ashe.
Ashe, powerful.
Ashe.
I love that story. Yeah, definitely. And I appreciate you for, coming in and on this short notice and stuff like that. Yeah. And thanks for last night. I love it. Last night, the 4 of us was together and playing Gia last night, like old times.
Yeah.
I slept well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So on this day being the equinox, this is supposed to be the time that we plant seeds in our thoughts and also in our actions for things that we want to have manifest in the coming weeks. Are there any comments? Usually with storytelling, it's nice to have interaction. So if we could have any type of comments or interaction, that would enrich the experience. Yeah.
I loved it, and I loved hearing your voice. Your voice is beautiful, and I loved the story, and I loved the premise of the story. It really said something to me about equality and where we've been, where we start and where we end, and taking back our power. I loved it. Well, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes, I enjoy it. Thank you. Thank us.
And Sister Pat says she enjoyed it too. I think you're familiar with Pat. We had a storytelling before, because Sister Patricia, she's a professional storyteller also, like that. So she said she loved it.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Brother Mike, you had your hand raised? Did you want to come in? I don't know, maybe he changed his mind. Well, ooh, what's that? Mike, you there?
Hey, family, how you doing?
We're good. Hey, welcome, family.
Hey, can you hear? Oh, okay.
Sister Nikky Love is in the house.
I apologize, but I just had 2 clients that left me going back to Virginia.
I understand. I figured.
Yeah, that young couple came get some spiritual cleansing done. So I was occupied with them, and they just left. So I'm a little bit late.
Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it. Star Child's here. If you haven't met Stephanie, but Stephanie's here. I can't describe Stephanie, but you will enjoy Stephanie when she speaks.
Hi,
Wanda,
Stephanie.
the storyteller, You know, we have Lisa in the house to do some tarot yard family. And we got Shakun Hani also there. So, you know, if anybody raise your hand. Mike, are you there? Or did you change your mind? Because Mike told me that he wanted to have a reading from you at some point.
Okay.
Mike?
Where is he?
He's unmuted. We can't hear him. We can't hear you.
Hey, you, Zico.
There we go.
Can't hear. Not working then. Hey, great. Can you hear me?
Yes. And Khadija will come to you next. Go ahead, Mike. We can hear you. Can't hear you now.
He disappeared?
I did. He's there. He's talking, but we can't hear him. You know, like that. Well.
No. Hello there.
Hi.
Hi there, beautiful.
How are you?
That's
I'm
Daphne.
doing great. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Stephanie.
Okay, well,
I just want to say this is such a beautiful group, Usiku. Thank you for inviting me.
I appreciate you coming. You know, I sent it to Brenda too, but I don't know if she got the email. You know, 'cause I don't have Facebook like that. I don't know what Mike is, but I know we have Khadija. She put her hand up. You can unmute yourself, Khadija. I'm gonna find a better program.
Yeah, Zoom kind of goes in and out sometimes.
Yeah, I do.
I think Google has a program, Brother Usiku. Google has a I think Facebook got they got a room now too you could go on.
Oh, well, I'm checking.
Yeah.
I even looked at this one called Huddle at free conferencing. You know, and if their interface is anything like their audio one, it'll be nice. You know, yeah. Like that. But anyway, someone else, Shakun Hani, you can unmute yourself. Shakuni?
Hey, hold up. Let me get the video.
All right,
hello, everyone. Hi. Hi. Peace, love, blessings to all. I'm a poet. You know, I write spirit, whatever spirit says. So I'm just going to shoot out two of them for you guys. One is more I wrote for my ancestors, where I had a reader one time, and they told me that I'm from the Ola Benton clan, and which meant famous people birthed me without a blemish. And I thought that was amazing, and it touched my spirit, so I wrote this. Okay, so this one is called the Ola Benton Anthem. Famous ones birthed me without a blemish means goals I set I have no limits. Far outstretched beyond lies and gimmicks, we rise to the top so we will not quit it. Family guide the way, tunnel key in my vision. Codes of our ancestors keeps on living. Day-to-day rituals nature has given, guidelines designed for the culture privileged. Sojourn my truth in my warrior image. Unique's my pledge, inner child to my village. Right the wrongs of a past life pillage. Let the love through blood heal spillage. Of fear and damage done way before Lilith. The DNA inside that makes me willing. No compromise, I gotta keep on swimming. I'm dedicated in love to the ones in heaven. Rain on me, I seek your blessings. Lean on me, I've learned life lessons. Humble I serve, I have no questions. Corrections to self was your directions. I told the world and I showed confessions. The Ola Benton's rule in my expressions. Royal intuitive impressions, truth leading family progressions. Each one teach one for intervention is uniting for a common destination. No testing from worldly discretions when family uplifts each other's perceptions. The battle is won inside our sessions and truth and God and light and remembrance. The past is erased and our hurts resemblance. We are all our ancestors' children. So come along, family, gotta fly, gotta get it. I'm passing you the torch in your soul. I bet you feel lit. Climbing up the ladder, together we recommit. Love is one, our holy writ. Reverse the split to benefit. Elevate higher to transmit the genesis. No hypocrites to call this flips. Every bit we give makes sense. Love one another at our own expense. Help one another over life's high fence. Oya paved the way to some extent. Family legacy is our sixth sense. Commence to live with no regrets. Character set, your soul's reset.
Allow me to connect.
Forget your doubts, the sun has set. Your inner moon is our asset. Mindset of love is what's next. Complex reality is our ex. Respect the family vertex. We are all humans unperplexed. Unique individual effects. Amazing lives, and you'll live blessed when you follow in my footsteps. Culture spoke and taught me what's best. Ancestors manifest, I confess. Obsessed, uniting family possess. I suggest you let them guide your next move. I suggest you let them guide your next move. Move your personal cruise nest. No data, no rest do they need, just invest. Quality time to speak on your quest. Light a candle, request success. Drink with them, relieve some stress. Clan means one and no contest. Ola Benton clan will never rest. From Sharice, Shakun Hani, Ola Benton.
That was nice.
All right, so I'm gonna leave you with the next one. This is what I wrote on the 5th of March at work one day, and it just came to me at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And so I wrote this one. I don't even have a title for it. I'm just gonna spit it. No more disguise amidst the lies. Prophets speculate, but not telling the wise. Governed, meant to lead, unnourishing the seeds. False propagandas to make you believe that we, the people, are free. Most of my people no longer read books of knowledge of wisdom or history of our family trees. You know, those humble beginnings that made us who we be. I'm not preaching, I'm simply speaking intimately. Like, as I look around, what do I see? We, the people, are walking zombies. Our spirits, the soul of us, are in a comatose state, led by fear, generational curses for decades. Only a few are awake, walking the road less traveled at a speedy pace, looking for the God and other human beings' face. Eyes, the window to the soul of truth, the wise ones say. We sacrifice in our intuition for believers' sake, led astray from knowing for Jesus' name. Christianity with no Christ, Allah with no all, destitute is the case. Murdering our minds on any given day. Guess it's okay, because it's not what the news broadcasts say. Tell our visions, makes decisions for our conscience's sake. The Roman Empire devours all nations' fate. We can't seem to shake this devil anytime, any place. But we did in the beginning, so I'm just trying to shake our remembrance awake. I can't do it on my own. That's how I know Moses' story was fake. It takes our union, the Holy Communion, the meaning of Captain Planet to embrace. The God within us, the outside entity is late. Been waiting for millennia to see his face. Cry out the tears through the prayers of mercy for rape. Rape of our body, of our minds, and now our souls is Satan's way. Come on, my people, wake up, wake up, wake up on this day. Did we know before we entered this gateway, the foul play our souls would take to cause this delay? Our ascensions on hold over 2,000 years per se. The Gregorian calendar entrapment melee displays our ignorance of nature's payday. Our ancestors left us clues for this disgrace, written on stones that no humans can break. Yet we are them, it's in our DNA. Only if we are willing can we see the way. Awake to a sin to see religions are fake, written to divide the human race. They all speak the same truths, just different names. Open your third eye from where the message came. No matter what book, they all read the same. Then and only then will our blessings reign. Who am I? A teacher of the past, but a hero today. By Sharice, Shakun Hani.
I love it. Ooh, I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for giving.
Ooh, I love that. I love that one.
I love
that
it.
was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I won't even tell the story how we met, but I'm glad we did.
Right, me too. Forever.
We have Delisa Tate. Will you unmute Delisa? And if you want a reading, Shakuni, later, if you want a reading, let me know. And then we can bring you back in for a reading. But Delisa, *6, Delisa, or hit the unmute button on the mic, and then you can ask your question. And we got 4 or 5 readers here at that time. And hello, Coco. I just noticed you're there. Delisa? Here we go. Welcome.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Yasico?
I'm doing
Thanks
good.
for having me on your
Glad you could stop
platform.
by. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I got on a little late, but I'm loving it thus far.
Thank you. That's wonderful. We try to give it a little mix, a little flavor, bring in a good energy, you know, like that. Like
Right.
more of the celebration than, you know, like that. So it's been nice, really nice.
Yes.
You have a question, and then give me some of the nature of the question you want, and then whoever likes it, they can take it and give you the reading or whatever. Or 2 people can give you a reading, or 3, you know.
Okay, so what you need me to do?
It's, you know, describe something you want to answer to. You know, what's on your heart that you want to ask someone, you want to answer to.
Just what is, I guess, what does the universe have for me moving forward? Seem like I've been in a rut for the last 1.5 years. You kind of know the story, but just what they see the universe having for me moving forward.
Okay. So does anybody, who's first? Let's go with Nikki. You want to take some with her, and then maybe Stephanie, and then Star Child. Yeah.
What's her first name again?
Delisa.
It's Delisa, Delisa, Delisa.
The universe has definitely got some blessings coming from you, for you, Delisa. I see that you have been through a lot for the last couple of months, maybe even a year or so, have you?
Yes, ma'am.
You having some health problems?
No, not that I suffer with high blood pressure, but it's pretty maintained with medication.
So you have the blood pressure going on with you. I do see some blessings coming for you. Whatever you've been through for the last year, ancestors want you to let it go. Ancestors want you to don't think about it and move forward and focus on what's coming for you this year, okay? Maybe a little hard, but let's make what is hard easy. So spirit is wanting you, and universe is wanting you to move forward with your life. You're getting ready to get some blessings. I don't know. Are you thinking about moving?
Yes, ma'am. In the next 90 days, that's my goal.
Okay. Are you moving to another state?
No, it'll still be in the same state.
The same state? Okay. All right. So the spirit is showing that you do need this move. It's going to do some justice, you know, for you. And I see a lot of peace coming around you. I see a lot of peace and harmony coming around you. There's been a little chaos lately, but peace and harmony. But once you move, you're going to feel like a burden has been lifted off of you. That's what spirit is showing me. And then after that, I'm going to say between May and July, you're going to get some financial blessings.
I received that.
You're going to get some, and you're not going to know where it's coming from. You're going to be surprised, and you're going to get that between May and July, maybe May and June. You're going to see some finances flowing for you.
Okay, I receive it.
Did you just lose somebody?
It's like 2 years now, 2.5 years.
2.5 years, and you gotten over that?
No, it's my nephew.
Yeah, spirit is showing me that you have to know that he's an ancestor now, and even though his physical is not here, his spirit is here, and they want you to let go. and just realize that, you know, he's still here. He is from birth to death and death to life. So he's living. So he hasn't gone anywhere, just his physical body. Nature has a cycle and we're part of that cycle. So Spirit wants me to tell you that, you know what, he's here. He's here with you. And try to detach yourself from the physical and know that the spiritual part, and actually he visits you a lot too. Your nephew visits you.
Okay.
Okay. But everything's gonna be okay. You gotta get your mind right and focus and move forward, because you got a lot of blessings getting ready to come to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Anybody else? Star Child or Stephanie? Y'all want to add something?
So beautiful. What was your name once more, dear?
It's Delisa.
Delisa. Hi, Delisa.
Yes. Hi.
So what the beautiful woman before me was speaking, I received very similar cards for that as well. I received an inflow of abundance for you. There's new business ventures. But the other thing I received was that you needed to release your fears surrounding money. Remember that money and anything that is physical is just energy. There's always going to be an ebb and flow of this. When we release those fears, we learn that we're always divinely provided for. So there's no need for you to be uncertain of that. You are going to be taken care of. Okay. The other thing I received for you was regarding another opportunity. This is also surrounding your money. It's about career and advancement, changing your life. Here's something else that I need you to understand too. When someone offers you help, take it. Don't shrug it off. There's a reason for it. You need the support right now. So if someone is offering it to you, don't let your ego get in the way or your pride get in the way. Accept it, because it's going to help you out. It'll catapult you to where you need to be. There's a reason for this. Okay. The other thing I got was you have this illusion that you're being trapped, and you're not trapped. Okay. You have to understand that this is just money. Money is it's just energy. Okay. So it's going to ebb and flow. Don't be afraid to take action. When something is offered to you, accept it. There's a reason why opportunities come our way, because they pose an opportunity for us to grow, for us to develop, and for us to also meet the people that touch our lives, that catapult us or become a cataclysm for something else that's going to happen for us. Okay. In terms of your family, the beautiful woman before me touched on you having an ancestor around you, and also you having a nephew that had passed on. I do feel a young gentleman that passed on. There's actually a few people in the room sitting beside you and standing around you right now. I feel a very motherly figure too. She is like mother's mother. So paternal side, I'm getting this. She says, hi, baby. She's standing on the other side of you. She's there with you. She's often in your home too. You get a lot of foot traffic there. What I'd like you to do, if you don't have an offering for her, she's asking you to put out flowers for her, please. Okay. This is a grandmother figure, and she's going to help you as well. Now, it's not immediate grandmother. This is like an ancestor grandmother on maternal side. I'm feeling like she's been here before with you too. She's asking you to leave roses out for her, or at least one rose, like as an offering. If you could do that, that's who's there with you as well.
She also wants some biscuits as well. She wants some biscuits.
The biscuits. I love it.
No. She likes to eat biscuits. I've seen her. She's brown skin woman, maybe about 5'3". That's what I see. She wants you to give her some biscuits.
She wants biscuits.
I like it. Beautiful. Did you have any other questions, dear?
No, I don't think I have any more. I think you all pretty much covered. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Okay, next up, Sister Wanda Alahart. I think I got it where you can unmute yourself and ask your question. And there we go. Welcome. And why is my star child so quiet? Star child.
And by the way, I don't use cards. I don't use tarot cards, you guys. I don't read with tarot cards at all. I really don't. So I don't want everybody to think I'm pulling tarot cards because I don't use tarot. So those who you want tarot readings, you might want to ask one of the other sisters.
You can account me for straight mediumship as well. I like cards, but I don't use them all the time. I just happen to pull out an angel deck.
Really? Yeah, I'm a seer, but I was going to tell you that you don't need cards. Why are you using them cards? You see, yeah, I know you can see. I see it.
I'm just tired. That's all.
Join the club. Yeah, I'm tired too.
Yeah.
So I feel you.
Yeah, I had clients today. I'm just tired.
Yeah, I know.
Tools are only an extension of our own energy.
Yeah. Well, I'm an African indigenous traditional healer, and as traditional healers, we're seers. So sometimes we do read with water, we read with sand, we read
I'm right there with you, honey.
We read with bones. So this is
shells.
I'm like the fifth with shells and bones, but I'm the fifth generation of my mother's side because we're from Africa, from my mother's side. So we're African on that side. So
I am too. I'm African and Indian.
Yeah. Okay. What part of Africa?
We are the Europa people.
Oh, Yoruba. Okay, we're actually from Cabo Verde, West Africa, next to Senegal. So that's where we're from. Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. I'm also Caribbean native and indigenous, and my family, they are Andean as well. So we come from South American Native Indigenous and Caribbean North American Native Indigenous.
And a lot of indigenous, huh? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Indigenous to the land. That's what I like to say. We're indigenous to the land. It's very important to take care of nature and mother. So yeah, that's good.
I get the chills. You and me, we can talk, girlfriend.
Yeah. Definitely. I feel you though. I'm also tired too though, so I feel you. But
yeah.
There's a couple more people on here that want a reading, so we're here, family.
Yeah, I think Wanda, are you can unmute yourself. Wanda, somewhere, Mike, we're going to come back to you, and Sister Coco, in between, Sister Coco is going to spit, and I also have Sister Amatula. They're going to spit too. So we're going to try to mix it up with the readings with some more poetry like that. What's your question, Sister Wanda? Welcome.
Yes. I've been working on a project here in Louisiana for the last, say, 12 years. And I'm just wondering if it's going to be fruitful or if it's time for me to change and do something different. And if there's any information around what that change might be, if that is what is needed at this time.
You want me to answer that?
However,
anyone.
I see definite change needed. They tell me that what's happening. You seeing the same thing, Star? Hi, Star.
Hi, how are you? I'm just muted, so I don't get no background noise because I'm listening to everybody too. All of y'all so wonderful on the line. But yes, I'm seeing change needed too. Instantly, I saw change needed. It was like they were saying change.
Yeah. Change.
So what direction should she go?
Well,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Let me say something. Let me ask you a question. This project you've been working on, it seems like you put a lot of energy and time into this project. Now, unlike the ladies, I'm seeing a little something different. I'm feeling like Spirit is saying that you need to, because you put so much time and energy into this project, you need to nurture it and continue on with this project. However, what I do see is that you can add something else to it. I wouldn't necessarily say change. I would say nurture this project because you put time and effort into it. And it's like a baby that you don't want to let go because something good is going to come out of this project. But you do need to do something else added to this project. That's what Spirit is showing me.
Something else. Can you elaborate on that at all or no?
Well, it seems like you got many talents, right?
Yes.
You
Yes.
have many talents. So what I'm saying is, with you having many talents, you can nurture this baby that you have now, and then you can go start another project that you want to work on. Because this one, because you put time and energy into it, is showing me that you don't need to let it go. Just don't let it go, because you put some energy into this project. Am I correct?
That's correct.
So Spirit is saying don't let it go.
All
But
right.
don't let this be your only project, because you have so much more to give. That's what I'm seeing.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
what I got from that though is she has the opportunity to let it go, but she's still utilizing whatever the work that she is for the next one. So the next project, whatever you've done on this project, some of that is carrying over with you. That's what I see. They're showing me the cup overflows. So you're going to have all of this, like whatever talent, information, or material you have, that's carrying over for you as well. So it's kind of like, it's not necessarily that you're putting your foot down and you're locking the door on it. It's just that you come to the realization where it's time for you to grow into something else. So you are releasing that energy so that you can start something else new, but it doesn't mean that you're throwing it away in the trash can.
Mm-hmm.
You're just carrying stuff over. So much so, I do agree with the beautiful woman before me.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Ezekiel,
Yes.
you can hear me?
Yes.
All right, I'm done. So, greetings, everyone. To the sister that has the project going on, I would like to know what that project is, so maybe I can get people to help out and help you back your whatever that project is, because that's part of what I do, is help bring the right people together to get things done.
Oh, all right.
So,
I'm in Northeast Louisiana, and I have about 3 acres of agricultural land that I want to develop. I've been beekeeping, and so I'd like to continue with that.
what's
And
kind of no,
say it again.
no, what's kind of coincidental, you said agriculture, and part of what I thought about, one of my projects that I want to do out in Honduras is dealing with the people's land there, in helping them. Would you say agriculture, because is the hottest part of the planet where everything grows. You throw something in the ground, it'll just grow. It'll just grow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure I see something being to happen there. And while talking about projects, I wanted to ask Stephanie, being that you said you have to be very specific in asking a question. I didn't realize
Hey,
that.
Mike,
Yes.
let's finish Wanda first, and then you can segue to Stephanie. But let's make sure we get her read adequately. Okay.
Okay. No problem.
Or at least ask her if she's done. Is there anybody else that want to contribute to information for Wanda? Where's my baby Lisa? At least you're not flipping no cards for us today, But anyway, okay.
I can.
Well, go ahead, flip for Wanda. See what you see about her beekeeping and her magnolia tree, like that.
Okay. Wanda Alahart.
Alahart.
Alahart. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. And yourself?
I'm blessed.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull you a card.
All right.
Well, The card that I pulled is reversed the devil, some major arcana card, which means it represents that you're kind of like tied to the earth in chains, but it's not a bad card. It just represents that it's things that you have to work out in order to move on to the next level. So just stay focused on your dreams and stay focused on your desires. You're gonna get there. You just have to unleash earthly attachments, if that makes sense.
What does that mean? Unleash earthly attachments.
It's whatever you're attached to as far as in your life. It may be something that you can't see that is attached. It may be something that you might have to stay focused on, to shake, whatever it is, because a lot of times people have things that attach to them unknowingly that's holding them back. But like I say, you just need to become unleashed from whatever's holding you down, something that you may not be familiar with, but just focus on the positive side and stay on your positive vibrations, and everything is going to be fine.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. I've been doing some releasing,
Okay.
of like material things, just so that I can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A good way that I do releasing is sometimes I just take my things that I want to release. I write them down. And then sometimes I crumble them up, burn them with sage, take them outside, and let it blow into the universe. That's one way of doing it, of releasing some things. But it's other ways that you can do it. But sometimes you got to get creative.
Yeah, I am. I've been doing that. I like working with feng shui. Are you familiar with feng shui?
No.
It's like everything in your environment is in your life. So if it doesn't bring you joy, if it's not useful, if you haven't used it in a year, then it's time to release it.
Okay, that makes sense. Eliminate it.
Eliminating. So that whatever is around you in your sacred space, it has meaning for you. It's beautiful. It's useful. Yeah. It's basically like decluttering,
Exactly. And who knows? One person's junk is another person's treasure. So it's like a recycle. You got to give stuff away in order to receive.
And I find that it's true that every time I give something away, I get something replaced with it, usually better.
That's exactly right. That's a blessing, a true blessing.
And it's like if I have money and I'm concerned about it, I spend it and it comes back even more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can't be sticklers of it. We got to release it. Like you say, even if it's money.
Yeah. All right. That's clear. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
We appreciate it. Sister Coco, would you want to unmute and give us something? Where you at? If she's there, let me check. She may not still be there. If not, next up, Barbara. You can unmute yourself then.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, this is the question. I wanted to know why I have such a pull, or say that Peru, South America is really pulling me to come there and stay. And do you see me getting a second home there?
Anyone?
Do I need to rephrase it?
No.
So would you like me to respond? I'm sorry, 'cause there's a few readers, so I'm trying to figure out who'd like to read, but I did feel that you're getting a pull there because it's very past life related. And you have ancestral guides who are pulling you there. And yes, I feel like you will be purchasing a house in that region. Specifically, Peru is what sticks out to me.
Okay.
And they're showing me like the different mountain ranges and things like this. It feels like it's a small community outside of a major city on the East Coast.
So, well, I've been looking at a place close to Cusco, and it's like Urubamba. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Really nice. Really nice. And do you see, is it, what time frame?
I'm feeling 2 to 3 years.
Okay. Okay.
Oh Lord, my baby
You have
gonna.
a guy also that works with you.
Excuse me. Say that
Sorry.
again.
You heard his it's a female guide. Her name is Chinam. It sounds like Chinam.
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 Okay.
This is like an ancestral guide that's coming through. I want you to see if you can channel with Chinam.
Can you spell it?
Looks like it's like CHINAM. Chinam.
Okay. Chinam.
She stepped forward right away when you said this.
Well, she gonna help me with these finances.
She'll help you line things up, she says, and get things in order. She says lining things up is what she does.
Okay. Okay. That's some finances too then. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm also getting that while you're there too, you're gonna build like a certain type of community. You're gonna meet other expats too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is gonna be like really good for you. And then these people are going to invite you. Like you're not. This is not your ending point. They're telling me like, yeah, you have the opportunity to go here and have property here, but you're going to do more traveling abroad after this as well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
At least 3 other countries, they say.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, that's what I needed. I just needed to know that. And if I need to get these finances here in the States correct so that I can.
Are you selling a house?
No, I'm in one now. And I would like to keep this, I would like to keep this house and have a house over there.
Okay, so would this house be the rental property then? Because I'm hearing rental property or like having another house as a rental property, like it's additional income I'm hearing.
No.
Well, this is an opportunity. It's a possibility for you.
Because I wanted to have both. And when I'm over here, yes, somebody can rent it over there.
Yeah, it's kind of like you swap. They're my guys are funny. They show me like wife swap. They're being funny, but like when you switch places, like you'll find someone to switch places with, someone that'll want to do it well.
Okay. And I have a career goal, which is a hobby that I would like to make more into becoming more financially sound. Is that going to come into fruition for me, or?
That's one aspect of it. There's more to that. There's another idea that you have, correct? Because I'm getting like there's more than one thing. So it's like as you work the other thing too, they both align. You'll both make profit, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Possible third thing too. You're juggling, girl.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I am
I'm hearing
juggling.
though from the second one, stash the cash.
Okay.
Stash the
Okay.
cash. It's almost like reinvesting it.
All right. I can do that.
That's probably how you're going to get the other property too. And also, okay, so you got the house you live in, a potential property in Peru,
Right.
and you may even have a third property, but it's like you know how they have like in-law houses or like a smaller house in back of the house? That's what I'm seeing. So that'll be like another way to generate income too.
Here in the States?
No, when you go to Peru.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
That's how you're gonna make extra money there too.
Okay.
Does that make sense for you?
Yes. Yes, so much.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Next up, I thought, Sister Amatullah, do you want to give your piece for a minute, then we'll get back to the readings? Maybe she's there. I'm trying to keep the flow. Well, if not, Miss Nikky Love, would you give us a piece?
A piece of a poetry piece?
Or your song? You sing, I be watching you singing in the car with your husband.
Well, you know that comes from a contest that we do on the show.
Okay.
You know, like I try to get people to guess the songs. I can play it, or you want me to sing it?
Either one. I prefer it live, you know, like that, but it's cool.
How about if I put the music on with the song and sing the song? How about that?
That'll work. That'll work.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Only because I'm a little tired, but I wanted, while we're waiting for the speaker, does the guy Mike want to read it? Yeah. Mike, you back there? You want to read it?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Mike is there. He's there. Unmute.
What do you want me to do?
You remember you said you wanted Nikki to give you a reading.
I thought you. Okay.
Oh, you gonna sing too?
Honestly, I would like to. See, there you go. Nobody's singing tonight. I honestly want to know what kind of, if my ancestors recommended I need to have any type of cleansing or protection at this time.
Michael, you know what? You got a lot of ancestors around you. I see one of the ancestors. Who's the brown skinned man? He got a mustache. He looks like he's kind of tall.
That's my father.
That's your father? Okay. He's standing on your right side. Okay. Your father, he wants you to come talk to him. You have an ancestral altar set up?
No, I don't.
You need to set up an ancestral altar. Your father wants to talk to you, but you can preferably go by a tree and pick a tree that draws your energy and go to the tree. You can take some palm oil or you can take some water. And what you could do is pour it in and call down your ancestors. Now in Africa, we do it to the maternal side. So you want to call through your mother. So when you call on your ancestors, you say, I'm calling my ancestors. I'm calling through my mother Sharon. If that's your, you know your mother's name. But example, I'm calling through my mother Sharon. I'm asking my ancestors to hear me and speak to me clearly. Okay. And what you want to do is begin to talk to them outside. But you should eventually set one up because your father does want to talk to you. Your father, for one, is proud of you. But let me ask you a question. Did you and him have some words before he died?
I was a little upset with my father, but not because I just he had, you know, I wouldn't say gave up, but this time he had fought and won cancer like maybe 3 times, and this last time it just caught everybody from off guard, and he didn't want to do anything this time around. He just you know.
He was tired.
He was tired, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he did want to go the route where I was going to get him certain things, but I found out I was actually on the road, and his wife kind of told me afterwards, you know. So I don't think it was just a word. It was just upsetting how that situation happened at that time, and everything happened that time, you know, stuck with me. Like, okay, I found out a lot of people who were, you know, in my father's life that weren't, you know, that didn't have his best interests, and wound up just being people who, you know, who basically are, just say, energy vampires, whether it was with your wealth or whatever. So that kind of was a bad taste in my mouth for me. But it was not my father. It was just a little upsetting how he went in. That's all, and I couldn't do anything else about it at the time.
Yeah, so you were kind of hurt by that. Okay, well, your father, his physical body's gone, but he's still there because he's standing right behind you. Okay, and he wants you to talk to him. He's going to come to you in a dream within a week or two. Okay, but do talk to your father. All right, because he wants to communicate with you. He's okay and he's happy. Okay,
All right.
but what I'm getting is your ancestors want you to come to them more. It's like you need to set up an ancestral strum. And not only that, you're supposed to be doing spiritual work. Why are you not doing spiritual work?
I don't know where to be honest. You don't know where to start. I kind of feel that I'm supposed to be doing some things because it's just like I'm a little bit everywhere right now, and my focus is I'm almost feeling like, okay, I'm waiting for an event to happen so I can, you know, move on, but I was like, I can't wait. It's like now I can't even wait no more. I gotta be about it. Like right now, I'm on this road, but being on this road is like really taking away from my time the things that my concentration should be on. It's like, okay, this is just like for I want to say giggles or whatever, but it's just like, you know, it's just occupying my time from focus, like the focus of getting the right people together to make some really good things happen. So, you know, and I know they're going to happen. It's just a matter of putting in that work.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Not to cut your wisdom, my brother, but let me tell you this: spirit first and everything else second. See, without your ancestors, you know what? You can't get the proper guidance that you need. So I have a saying, and I say this to all my initiates: spirit first, everything else second. Now, that doesn't mean that you cannot continue on your journey of doing whatever you want to do. But when you got your ancestors back and you're like the Chinaman army, then you are going to do very well any venture that you want to do. Okay, so it's saying that Spirit is telling me you got to embark on your spiritual path. You're supposed to be doing spiritual work. Okay, first and foremost, what you want to do is start with setting up your ancestral altar, and the ancestors are going to guide you the rest of the way. They're going to put you in the proper places with the proper people who are doing the spiritual things. So it's saying that everything you want to do can be done, but your ancestors are behind you saying, hey, they're yelling at you over here. Hey, we want to help you, but you ain't seeing us over here. You know what I mean? So you have to pay attention to that. So start with setting up your ancestral altar, and then ask them to help you embark on this journey or whatever you're working with. I heard you say that you get people together, you know, to do things. It's going to come together, but you need help. And that help is spiritually. That's what I'm saying for you. So that's what they want you to do, to come to them more. Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Nikki, you rock that.
Thank you.
I was in the back going, yeah, you tell him. Yeah, all that stuff.
Is that Stephanie? Well, one of the things I thought about when I met you and when you said about some of the things you do, and what came to my mind was, when are we going to be able to do, at what point in time, that school for gifted and talented for the kids? Because
You know
I see that.
I was literally just talking about that today. Mike. I actually got with two other women, and we were discussing this, and I met someone who actually has contract services and like does like, she has good hookups for like grants and proposals too. And also for me, this is not East Coast. They're asking me to relocate. So I will probably relocate. I'm hearing it's like Arizona.
Okay.
Oh.
And so like with this, yeah. And it starts off too, before it becomes like a full school or a program, it starts off as a camp.
Okay. Well,
but that doesn't mean that there won't be others either. Please know that.
right.
There's going to be
No,
more than one.
of course.
I love your energy. Thank you.
Thank you. I have the question about well, even where Ezekiel is at in North Carolina, to set up like a headquarters there for I want to see about setting up a headquarters with everyone that we know, including you guys, Nikki, and because I just think of it as a place where it's a place that we can come together and have events, or just a stop shop where we can get things done. What, like you say, well, I need to do my spiritual, or just a place to say we could all break bread, or for whatever it is going on, for
like
whatever
a hub,
choice.
like a hub.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's funny. So I don't know if you guys know this. Actually, you don't, but I literally just got an offer on a larger space that I'm taking. So just putting it out there.
Okay.
And it's going to be here in Spartanburg. Actually, it's a larger
well,
space.
that's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
Well, it's gonna come together then.
So it's funny because Spirit told me it's time to start hosting groups, like larger events. And it's time to start having gatherings, like in person. Because the virtual thing is great, but the energy is so different when we all gather in circle. It's even, so I see it as being even deeper, like stronger. And the bonds that are made are stronger too. So yeah, we have a lot of potential for that. Timing wise, I was asking about that because they want me to go out west. I keep seeing out west for myself, and out west. And I'm like, what about here? But that doesn't mean that I like fully remove myself from South Carolina either, because we have ties here.
You won't.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Nikki, at some point in time, I want to come see you in person as well, if to make an appointment or something, and that would be great.
All right, Michael, where are you located at?
The U.S. is my home. When I'm not on the road, well, I go back and forth to Central America.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my kids, my wife, and stuff are at currently. A lot of times I might stop in Texas where my grandma's at and my mom. But other than that, I'm just travel. I could be where you're at tomorrow. It's just like right now I'm in Nevada. You know,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I transport. But that what I could say is, well, I've been trying to be patient and waiting for an event to happen where I will have the freedom to do just about anything, anytime. So I'm looking forward to that happening. But it seems like it's always been prolonged, and it's been 2 years now. And I'm trying to figure out what's going to give way. It's something else. Like you're saying, I have to do my spiritual work.
You have to do your spiritual. first. You have
Yeah.
so much on your mind, Michael. You are a very creative being. I see that you think a lot. You have a vivid imagination, which I mean is beautiful, but you have to begin to put something into manifestation, which means that you have to go to your ancestors because they're going to guide you on any project that you want to do. They're going to guide you. So stop procrastinating, go to your ancestors, and then everything you want to do is going to take off. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Because you're supposed to really be doing spiritual work, and see the ancestors are calling you in a way of, hey, you need to be doing the work, you need to be putting the spiritual work in, because anything you want, and this is what I see, anything that you want, you're going to get, as long as you put the spiritual work in. Spirit first, physical second. So if you want that building in North Carolina, you're going to get it. But you got to go to your ancestors, put the work in, talk to your ancestors, give them their offerings. I need you to guide me on this. And they're going to take you straight to that building in North Carolina. That's what's going to happen. But you are the power behind it. So what Spirit is telling me to tell you, stop playing. Take your stance as that spiritual God that I know you are, and get to work and watch how everything manifests. All that 2 years waiting for this, and it's not happening no more. You getting ready to get what you want, but you got to put the spiritual work in. That's what I see for you. Now go to your ancestors tomorrow and see how it take on. Don't stand and tell you so.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, brother, you seek, y'all ready for that song?
Yes.
Where you go? You ready? Okay. All right, I'm about to play it now. Y'all should be able to hear it. This one is called When Your Soul Cries Out. I've done several CDs over the years, and most of my stuff is spiritual. I actually produce, sing all the songs on my track, produce the music, I make the tracks. This one was a track that I did about 3 years ago from a new CD that I'm working on. I'm still not done with it, but this one is called When Your Soul Cries Out, okay? Y'all ready? When your soul cries out, when your soul cries out, what do you do? Many dimensions, and the pain is real. Can you feel it in your mind? Dimension, do you want to go? When your soul cries out. When your soul cries out, what do you feel? The pain that hurts, it's not real. How many dimensions do you want to go? There's many dimensions to the soul. Do you want when your soul There you have it. There you go.
Beautiful. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you.
I love your
I love you
energy.
too, my sister.
It's such a pleasure to meet all of you and to interact with you. I am going to run because my husband just got home and I haven't seen him in a few days, so I gotta give him some sugar.
Well, that's right. All right, go take care of your husband now. That's right. It was nice meeting you too, Stephanie.
Love you guys. Take care.
Yeah, we
Bye-bye,
appreciate it.
dears.
I got to get over and see the new place.
Oh yeah, so the new place really quick. So I've got the keys in hand, end of the month, and then we're shooting for May for the opening. So we got the month of April to work through some things. You know, I got to get licensing and all that stuff. They make you go through all the rigmarole. So I got to do all that stuff to get it right. But I'll give you notice when we're doing a grand opening. Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, and give your information, your website.
Oh yeah.
So that if someone's interested in communicating with you.
Sure. I'll put that. Let me just put that real quick in the chat. So if y'all see me, my name is Steph, but I go by Stephanora. And Honora means to honor. And that's what I do when my dad passed away. So that's the name I took. So my website is honorascorner.com. I'm just putting it here in the little chat. Sorry if my head looks all big in the camera. Okay, here you go. There's my little website. It's a work in progress, just like everything else right now, but it's good. Thank you all. And I hope to see more of you. And Star Child, I loved meeting
Yes,
you.
I love you too. You must have been feeling me. I'll meet before she gone. So thank you for everything. I'm so grateful.
Oh, I am
we got
too.
to talk.
I hope things are going well for you. And if not, they are on track to be better.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Good night. Blessings to you.
Peace. Thank you. I appreciate you coming.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Stephanie. Okay, Lisa, is it Lisa or Star Child? Lisa. Lisa's been waiting a minute. Lisa, you want to unmute?
Yeah.
My
question is to Nikky Love. My journey has been, it seemed like it's been for a minute. My goal is to work with children, teaching them art and other aspects of the school itself. Just teaching them how to line themselves up, speaking the truth to them, and letting them know actually where they come from. But my question to you is this something that's in the making? Is it blockage that's blocking me? And if it is, how do I go by dealing with it?
It's you that's blocking you, Lisa. You can do so much. I even see children books for you. I see that you got a whole bunch that's getting ready to go on if you just stop blocking yourself. Spirit is saying that somewhere in your soul, like you just lack a little bit of confidence in who you are. And what I'm saying is that you need to know who you are, Lisa, and you are somebody special. And Spirit is showing me that you got to stop blocking you. Once you know who you are and embarking, because one of the things I do see is that your journey was to come back and care for the children. But I see you writing children books in the near future, if you haven't already thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stop blocking yourself. You're brilliant. I see so much in you, and it's sort of like, you lack a little bit of confidence about where you can go with this. And I see that you can go many, many places with this. You just got to open your mind and have confidence in who you are. You have a long journey. And then it's going to be with children. Okay.
Yeah.
And like I see so much more. Like I keep seeing books. They keep showing me you with books, children books.
It's crazy because I was talking to actually this guy, and he was saying something about he was wanting to write a book, and I told him that I would love to be the illustrator of the book, you know, just create the characters.
See, see, there you have it.
Yeah.
So what you waiting for? What you waiting for? This you got so much to do.
I know. You're right. You're so right.
And children love you too. It's sort of like when you're out. Sometimes do you find the kids looking at you or staring at you?
They do, and we just catch contact.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some of maybe one or two may be a little fearful because they don't really understand the character that I hold, and it fears them, you know.
Right. Right. But for the
'Cause
most part, they can read your spirit and they love you. It's like
they
they know
do.
you were there to care for them. It's
Yeah.
sort of like they know that you were sent to care for them specifically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
You're
yes,
right.
you're right. You're on the right path. It's just you that's blocking it.
But
You
I've been working on it. I screamed like you told me to scream the time before, and you know, I just pray that, you know, I got this chain. It's a I did a ritual, and it's called tie a knot, and I tied 9 knots, and before I tied them all the way, I spoke into the knot, and then I tied it, and then I tied it on my wrist. So once the string break, that's when my blessings gonna break.
really okay. That's interesting. I heard about some of the 9 knot rituals, but I'm gonna tell you this. Your blessings is gonna come, and I'm always gonna take y'all back to the ancestors because the ancestors are powerful. When
You
you begin
right.
to call on
Fact.
the ancestors to guide your path, right?
Fact. Mm-hmm.
And not only that, you have the inyama or the energy to put it out there. Say what you want, and it shall happen. And don't think about it. You don't need them 9 knots. You got your power in your mouth. You're not even realizing how powerful your words are.
Yeah.
So what spirit is telling me, say it. You want it, it's gonna happen. Say it, you
Okay.
want it, it's gonna happen.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because
I was wanting to know if my ancestors are around me, because I'm always seeing double digits, triple digit numbers. And when you see those numbers like that, it always tells you that your angels are dancing around you, or it's something that you need to go and handle when you see those numbers.
well, the repetitive numbers, the 111 is usually the ancestors alerting you of you getting ready to go through a transformation. Now, my interpretation of this, you know, the triple numbers, the repetitive numbers, is certain dimensions as you're ready to go on as you go through your transformation. So 111 is your ancestors letting you know when you see your birthday. That's also letting you know it's your time to get ready to go through a major transformation in your life. So 111, 222 is the body and the mind, and then 333 is the body, mind, and soul getting ready to merge and go to the next dimension of your beingness, or human beingness. And then you have your transformation, where it's taking you on another whole dimension.
That's
Okay.
crazy. Because I paid a bill today, and the total was 333.
See?
And I got a bill from when I went out and ate today. It was 1616.
See? So you seeing all them numbers. So you going through a transformation in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely
Wow.
going through a transformation. Yeah. So and I'm gonna tell you this, your blessings are coming. You ain't gotta wait for no night. I'm gonna tell you like this. Right now it is March. Starting April, you're going to see an influx of money and finances coming to you, and you're going to see your blessings. They're going to be coming from north, east, west, and south. And
Wow.
going to be sending you blessings. Don't say I didn't tell you so. And it's going to start in April. And you're going to get blessings back to back. You'll be like, wow, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect that. Also, you're going to be meeting some new people. There's going to be 3 people that you're going to meet. And these people are going to be very business minded and very interested in what you're doing. So get ready. Get ready. You're going to be.
It's crazy because I've met one.
See, you met one
already, and he said it was 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more is coming. Yeah, 2 more is coming. You're gonna get assistance with some things. So yeah, your blessings. Don't even worry about it. Don't. And what Spirit is telling me to tell you, don't think that they're not coming. Know that they are coming.
Yeah, I'm a very positive thinker.
Okay, good. So know that. So no, we ain't waiting till nothing breaks. We're gonna know that your blessings are here.
Okay, then.
Right. Okay. They're here.
Thank you for that.
Right around the corner. I'm telling you what I see. Spirit is showing me all kind of things being thrown at you.
Oh,
Yeah,
and I accept it all.
Good, good.
On high vibrations.
That's good. That's a blessing. Look here. Ancestors got you. And there's 3 ancestors that there's walking with you. I see 3 and 1 more. There's an old lady, a real old lady. She lived a long time. Looked like she lived to be like 90, 100 years old. I don't know if it's a great grandmother or something. She was a little bit hunched over. She used to walk with a cane, and she had her hair was cute. She used to wear her cute and a little style, like mostly white. Who is that?
Yeah, that's my mama's mom, my grandmama. She lived to be 103.
Okay. All right. So I was a little off with the numbers, but she was very old. Okay. So there you go.
Yeah.
She is walking with you on your left side.
Well, that's one of my ancestors that I summoned.
Really? Okay. Well, she's on your left side with her little cane.
Then my nephew.
Go ahead.
He passed in May of last year, so I summoned him too, and my dad.
Your nephew, how old was your nephew?
He was 21.
Did he wear locks or dreads or braids in his hair or something he had in his hair?
He did at one time, but he cut his hair low.
He cut it low, but I see he had locks at one time or braids or something like that. Okay.
Yeah. He had
locks.
locks.
He's walking behind you. Dad is walking with you as well.
Wow.
Was your dad like a caramel complexion?
My sister, she was 5 years older than me, and we were real close.
Okay, your dad was, what color was he? Because I'm seeing another man around you on your right side, and he looked like he may be a light brown skin, but light brown.
He was dark. My dad was dark, but one of the guys I was telling you about the business, he's like a caramel light brown, and he has locks.
Okay, he's alive though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no, this man that I'm seeing is another man that walks with you, and he's a lighter brown man. He got a mustache, he got a bald head. I don't know if it could have been maybe on your uncle or father's side or something like that, but he was a lighter brown skin with a bald head.
That's probably my dad's brother that just passed. He's like a light skin color.
Okay, so maybe that's what I'm.
He's
now, but your grandmother, I don't know. She keeps showing me hot water cornbread. Why she want hot water cornbread?
I don't know. Hot water and cornbread?
No, you know how they make it, they fry the cornbread? Not the way like that. Like they call it hot water corn. And she's showing me cornbread, cornmeal, cornbread, something like that you want to eat.
I don't know what that represents.
She wants some food.
Oh, she want me to give her, I need to do an offering.
You need to do an offering to her. She wants some food. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm laughing because she's showing me, and it's funny, I could see her, and she just showed me the cornbread and chewing. I don't know if she had all her teeth or not, but she's just showing me that. Like,
well, when I get off the phone, I'm gonna have to go in there and get a piece of pizza and do an offering. That's the closest cornbread we're gonna get tonight.
Well, you can always still give them water because they always love water. So you can give us some water. So yeah, give us some water. Okay, so let me just tell you this before you get your daddy walked up to the front. So now your daddy's standing next to your nephew, and then your uncle's on your right. Your grandmother's on. Let me get it right. Your grandma's on the right side. I'm facing you. So your uncle and your daddy is on the left side, and your nephew's behind you.
So wow, they're surrounding me.
Yeah, they're surrounding you. Yeah, they're surrounding you. Yeah. So give them an offering of water for tonight, for now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mama Chi, what's going on?
Peace and love. What's up, y'all? Peace and love, Sister Nikki. How you doing?
Hi. Long time no see, Mama.
I know, right? Look, and then I was over here thinking about you too, and I was like, I was gonna say you was on the show, you know, high vibrations, and then the sister said literally high vibrations. I was like, well, I can't not come on and say something.
Wow, I remember I did a show with you. Wow, it's been a while, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. When we was doing when I had my radio show, you come on with us once a month and do readings for us. So yeah, I'm definitely grateful
Oh
for
my
that.
goodness, you look good. You look good. Look at you. How's the babies?
Doing good. Everybody doing well. I've been growing and building myself business wise. I had stepped off of my spiritual path, but I'm back on it, and I've been tapping back in. And I recently did a sweat. We went to and did a Native American sweat. Like I went down there to South Carolina with brother Ezekiel, and that was life changing. And I have some questions in reference to what I experienced on that journey. Like, so during that time, my grandmothers came to me. It was they was all three of them, my mother's mother and my great grandmother and my dad's mother, and they was all dressed like Southern belles, beautiful, and they had shawls on them. Each one of them, they had a different color shawl. It was like a clear, well, like a see-through like shawl they had. They was just, and that's kind of like where I was inspired, like do my hair, so you know. Yay. So but at the end it wasn't really words that we was having. It was more like it was a transference of energy, and at the end they had a gift for me, but instead I was thinking it was going to be something like immediately I have an answer, but they gave me a book, a thick book that had like a brown leather cover on it, like almost like one of them book of spells, like off of Charm. That's what it reminded me of, and that's what they said in my hand. Like, and then I went to the other portion of doing the sweat, but I have more questions about the book that they gave me. Like, I feel like it was them giving me over, like handing a baton, so to speak. But that's kind of when they did it, it just, I could see it just like, you know, close my eyes and I could see them and I could see them handing me. It was a moment that I never forget it. But I would like some clarity, or what do I need to do next? Like,
well, what Spirit is showing me that they were giving you energy, like they were passing power down to you, sort of giving you a family initiation. That's what I see. It's like they were handing over the secrets of the family, secrets to you. And you're gonna find out what this is gonna happen. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. They're downloading information in your DNA, okay? So what's gonna happen is slowly but surely you're gonna start getting information. You're not gonna know where it came from and how, but it's gonna come from that book that you've seen. So it was a transference of that energy from them to you, okay, through your lineage, and they're gonna just slowly but surely gonna get secrets about different things. That's what I see. And also giving you the okay to get back on your spiritual path and do what you need to do.
Yeah.
We got you. They're letting you know we got you. And along this journey, they're gonna be sharing some stuff with you. They were Native Indians?
Yes.
Yeah, and let me tell you this, there's some stuff they're gonna be sharing with you about the land, about some land. Do you have any land in your family?
Yeah, we do. We got a bunch of land in Mississippi.
You're gonna hear something about that land soon, okay? Because they want you to do something to that land. I don't know if they want you to go and protect it or something's gonna happen with that land. Do pay attention within the next couple of months.
Dang, okay. When you saying that, because we currently looking for like a ranch. Like I was like, let's buy, I'm here in Texas, so it's like, let's go buy. I want some land. And I've been I dream about it, think about it every day. Acres, a stock pond, a well, like just, acres and acres. Like, and that's what we've been looking for to buy. But we do have land in Mississippi, like a lot of land in Mississippi.
Contact some family members, do what you got to do, because some of that land belongs to you.
Okay.
Okay. But they come in, but what you have to open the door, sir? What you have to know is that you're getting ready to get some more information. They're gonna come in your dreams, and then you're gonna be sitting there. You go, so how did I know that? They're gonna pay attention because they're gonna start giving you little signs and symbols to let you know we're giving you the secrets. Pay attention, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. It's about to get ready. It's about to get serious, I'm telling you.
I know it's all the stuff you was telling me. You was like, tap in, tap in.
Yeah.
Don't be fighting it. I'm like, okay, I'm not.
Yeah, it's coming in that land. I'm telling you, you're gonna hear something in a couple months, or you need to call family, but soon you're gonna hear something about your land. You're gonna see. Okay? And give that want that ranch, you're gonna get that ranch.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's what I do. I want the ranch. I can see myself on the horse.
Look, giddy up for me too, doggone
Giddy
it.
up.
Yep. Somebody said, who said that? Somebody want to elaborate on that? Stop that. Somebody
Well,
said,
yeah, I pulled the card, and in the card is a coin that's coming out of a cloud, which means that you're connecting with the universe, and the hand has rays around it, so it's plentiful that's coming your way. Greenery always represents growth. There's an arch that you have to go through. It's like a threshold that you have to go through. And then there's mountains. Of course, it's a journey that you have to go through, because nothing never comes easy. You have to take your steps and put in the work, but it's so easily there. It's like a line that you just reach your hand over and you just grasp what's there for you. But like I said, it's a journey that you have to go to get to it. As long as you have the strength, the energy, the stride, the forcefulness is there for you.
Yes, was received. Thank you, sis.
And I told you some of those things when we was in Husiku house. I told you it was coming. I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my 3. That's that confirmation. Hey.
Yeah.
3 times for me. I ain't even needed that many times, but I got it. Thanks, y'all. Thank you. Oh, and brother, you had me down as the songstress. So thank you, Sister Nikki, for stepping in, because I was like, do I need to sing?
You should have. You should have.
I don't know what like.
But do you got a piece? Do you have a piece?
Yeah, she got a piece. Come on, you got a piece.
Don't have no.
Sing it, do it.
Yeah, we asked you.
No,
somebody might need that tonight.
Come out your comfort zone. Come out your comfort zone.
Oh snap! Look at y'all. I don't really have a song to sing. I had started writing a poem, kind of like about the spring equinox, and at the end, like it's not complete though. It's not fully complete, but I'm not sure what else I need to put with it all the way. So I don't know if I want to do it.
Give us what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, okay, it's called My Spring Equinox. And started off, it says, I open my door. I open my door to find Mother Moon. I open my door to find Mother Moon. Where is she? Today is the day we celebrate and rejoice. Where is she? Maybe she's big hanging and kicking it with the moon. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She chilling with the moon. Oh no, there she goes. Of course, on time, always, the divine presence, because today is day 1. The earth has officially awakened. So we smile and we laugh and we smile. Happy spring equinox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thanks, y'all. Pushing me out my comfort zone. Look, ancestors must need me to say that.
Yeah. Say that because we got to get ready for the spring equinox.
Yes, for real. Day 1. We hear y'all. It was officially even. Moon son. We got both today. So it's a powerful day.
Yes.
Yeah, no wonder.
Ashe.
Yeah, that's right. Ashe. Yep.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it pushing me and stuff.
Hell yeah. That's what we're
Thank
here for.
Yes, that's what's up. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Courtnia, she's been waiting a long time. Did you unmute yourself? I think I'm pronouncing it right. Courtnia?
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings.
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 So I've been pretty much battling with a lot lately.
Can you get closer to your phone?
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay, can you hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Like I was saying, I have been battling with a lot lately. I have a family business that I inherited, and I'm just trying to see, like, is it something that I should move forward with, trying to continue to build it? Because it was a very successful business at one point, but my mom took sick and passed away. And I pretty much just let everything go because, like, I'm just so stressed out. I feel like I'm just in this world alone, financially, mentally, I'm just like in shambles. Just really don't know where to start, where to go, where to pick up the pieces.
When did your mom pass?
She passed July of 20, I'm sorry.
Okay. Condolences to you, but your mother is right behind you. What kind of business is it?
It's a home health agency.
Okay. That was your mom's baby, right?
Yes, it was.
She loved doing that. Your mother was also spiritual too. I mean, that's why she was in the medical field. I'm seeing that she loved to help people. She was a caregiver, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
that was her baby, but I'm saying that it's not your baby though.
It's not. It's not.
I know. I see that. And the thing about it, that's why it's falling apart. And not only that, you still miss your mom and you do feel alone. And I want you to know that your mother's still with you. She ain't going nowhere, just her physical body, you know. And it's kind of hard because you get used to the physical. But I'm gonna tell you like this: I still talk to my mother. I be in the kitchen cooking, talking to my mother. You hear what I'm saying?
I think about this lady every single day, 24/7. Not a second go by that I'm not mentioning her name.
That's right. And you're going to continue to do that. You loved your mother, and it seems like you had a very beautiful relationship, but I had to get used to it too. But because of African traditions, I understood what an ancestor was. So when I literally tell you I be in the kitchen talking to my mother and people think I'm crazy and they come in there, ain't nobody in there, I'm talking to my mother. You see what I'm saying? So just know that again, it's from birth to death to life. Your mother didn't go nowhere, her physical body did, but your mother's still there. But that is her baby. And what I see is that that's not your baby. So that's why pretty much it kind of fell apart. What I would recommend, if it's a family business, maybe you can find somebody who's interested in keeping it alive, because you're not, because that's not you. So, I mean, if you want to still continue on her, continuing the business on, in favor for your mother, you can hire somebody who may be interested to do that. That's what Spirit is telling me to tell you to do, because you're not going to do it. That's not your baby. But to keep her legacy going, hire somebody else. That's what Spirit is telling me you to do, and you'll feel a little bit better because you'll still be carrying on her legacy and doing what she loved to do, and still maintaining a family business. Okay, that's what I see. Yeah.
Okay, I heard you speak on and I also heard you speak on a date of birth. Well, the birthday. I have been seeing my birthday every single day. No matter what time I look at time, whether it's AM or PM, I'm always seeing 11/17.
November 17th. You're getting ready to go through a transformation, man. Pay attention. So it starts with your birthday, right? And then you're gonna start seeing 111. Then you're gonna start seeing 222. So it's gonna start with you always seeing your birthday. You're gonna look up the clock, you're gonna see your birthday. You're gonna look on the TV, you're gonna see your birthday. Yeah. So you're getting ready to go through a transformation in your life too. How old are you?
I'm 36.
36. Do you look like your mother?
Some say I do, some say I don't. She think I
Was
look
your
just
mother?
like her. She was darker
Yeah,
than I
I feel
am.
like you look like your mother, and I feel like your mother was very shapely, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Very shapely, yeah, and like you have that part of your mother too, but I just keep seeing a lot of your mother in you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, do you find yourself actually carrying out like acting like your mother a lot, and certain things you do just like your mother?
Yeah. Cause like I took on her role. She left my dad and my two brothers and my sister. So like I feel like I'm taking over, that whole
Right.
role of being her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's okay because I did the same thing. It's okay. And then I would get everybody to say, "Oh, you look just like your mother." You talk just like your mother. But it's a beautiful thing because I love my mother. So I mean, your mother lives through you. And my advice to you is don't be sad about it. Celebrate. And just look in that mirror. Every time you look in that mirror, just know your mother's right there as you. So, in Africa, we say your ancestors use you or your ancestors. So with saying that, you still can enjoy your mother. Physically, no, but
Okay.
physically, yeah. Carry on her legacy though, okay?
Okay.
All righty.
And Cornelia, I hope I'm butchering your name. There's a sister on here, Delisa Tate, and that was her profession. And maybe you can contact her and she give you some guidance because Delisa, she did home health for years. She was on
So
early.
Delisa was my grandmother's best friend, and her and my mom became friends. And since my mom passed,
What?
me and Delisa is like stuck like glue. Yes. So she's the one who brought me into this session. Yeah, she has been helping me out and tremendously. Like she's been such a great help, and I'm so thankful to have her in my life.
That's beautiful. So I spoke to you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right. That's cool. Anybody else? Star Child, you want to add something to the mix? Well, if not,
Brother Yusiko, if I get cut off, my phone is about to die, so I might get cut off. So I just want to say bye, just in case.
Okay, give folks your information, the contact information then. All right.
Okay. All right, I'll put it in the chat.
Cool.
All right, and before your phone die, I wanted to ask you, Nikky Love, I wanted to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right, what's going on with me? I know that there's a change. I can feel that I'm going through another awakening, but there's some things I know that's going on around me.
What you mean, like people around you? Certain people?
Yeah, people. And what's coming up? I can feel something coming up, but what is it?
Well, I just told you, you're getting ready to go through a major spiritual transformation in your life.
This or did you tell me?
Hello.
Okay, which one? Who's talking?
Star Child.
Oh, Star Child. Okay, Star Child. All right. I got confused with you and the other girl. Okay.
All right.
So Star Child, you need to change, Star Child.
Yep, I'm feeling it. Yeah.
Spirit is saying, I don't know where you're at and what you're doing, but Spirit is showing me that you need to change. I don't know. Have you been on a vacation lately?
Yes and no. I went down with Husiku, but that was okay. I need a real vacation.
Right. Spirit is saying you need a vacation. You need at least a 3-day vacation so you can recharge yourself. And you need to really start focusing on what you want to do. I see that you have your children, you have your mother, but you need to figure out what Star Child wants to do. But you need to get away from that energy though. There's a lot around you, and I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm seeing a lot of energy being pulled on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like your energy is being pulled on. You have to get away because you need a breather. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about the grandchildren?
The grandchildren?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I feel like I need to live my life, and and not to really put this out there, but I know that they want to be with me and everything, but I feel like it's going to be okay with my daughter. What's
Let me tell you something, right? At the end of the day, you raised your kids already. Look here. I tell my daughters the same thing. I raise my kids. I don't mind helping, but I will not be a full-time babysitter. It is what it is. Now, with saying that, you got to say no. Sometimes you got to say no. Them kids, your grandkids are going to be all right. You got to remember, you instilled morals and values in your daughters, right? So what I read last time, if I can remember, you have some really pretty good daughters. They're going to be all right.
Yep.
They'll be just fine. They can call you up for guidance if they want to know something. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So but you have to get away. You have to say no. And we love our grandchildren. That's all good. We love our grandchildren, but it's taking a toll on you. That's what I see. Is your energy.
It have because they still in my custody. Again, not to put all this out there, but anyway, they still there, and I'm just like, it's a battle between the father and my daughter, and it is really stressing me out for real. But I really feel like I need to take a vacation. I do. I feel it.
You need to take one soon, because I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I don't want you to have a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with you. I feel like it's that much energy. That's what I'm feeling. So with saying that, I mean, it's going to be okay. As long as they ain't abusing them kids, Star Child, I would let them deal with them. You got custody, I'll be giving back custody. Look, as long as they're not abusing.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah. Well, and ask your ancestors to help you. They're gonna help you because anytime I will get you real close in the near future, go somewhere for 3 days. Okay, you have to go down to get a hotel in your in your area. Go to the hotel for 3 days. Don't let nobody bug you unless it's emergency, because Spirit is saying you really, really need that. And it's time for you to focus on you and where you want to go. You have done enough. You have done enough now. It's time for you to live your life like you said.
Right. Absolutely. That's
what How's your health? How's your health going? What's going on with your health?
It's good so far. I mean, I picked up some weight I want to lose, but other than that, like, I don't have no health issues that I know of,
You have any fibroids?
No, I had some in my right breast.
In your right breast?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Sis, you need to probably start taking some burdock root.
Okay, burdock root. All right.
Yeah, to help with that. And but I don't know. You didn't have a hysterectomy, did you?
I did.
You did have a okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Now with your breast, go ahead and get it, because I see the fibroid, but I see it's like a fibroid adenoma and then small cyst. But go ahead and do some burdock root. It's gonna help, and red raspberry leaf will help with that. But Spirit wants you to focus, like, love you more. Love you more. You're always helping everybody and everything. Love you more. Do a little bit more for yourself.
That's what I know. That's what they've been telling me. Yep. That's what they've been saying.
You know what? You Sequel Star Child, my number, because we do a women's healing class on Sundays, and it's all about, healing oneself. And
I've been trying to get your number. I've been trying to get it.
Okay, you can give her my number, and any of the ladies are welcome to come on. On Sundays, we do a women's healing class. It's fun. We have a lot of fun. This week, we are working on what is it that you want to see yourself heal from. So the ladies are doing that in their journals now, and we talk and we support and we watch videos, and it's kind of interesting. So I would like to invite any of the ladies on, if that's okay, Yusiko and Star Child. I would love for you to come on.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to.
You can give the information out now for the Sunday, or is it?
Well, what I usually do is I set it up on Zoom here, and I'll text everyone an hour before.
Okay.
So if you want to give her my number, I'll add her on the list.
Please make sure he have the right number, because I definitely want to talk to you.
Okay. All right.
I gave her a 404 number, and she said it wasn't working.
No, that is 470.
Okay, I'll give it a 470. I think I got
that one. It's 470-529, because that's my spiritually speaking store number anyway. It comes to my cell phone. So it's 470-529-7420. Okay.
You got to start, y'all. Where did she go?
I don't know.
I think
I was trying to write it down. I was saying, can you repeat it one more time, please?
Okay, I'll put it it's 470
470
529
529
7420.
Okay, I got you. Thank you.
Okay. All right, you're welcome.
Yep. And I'm working on it. I know it's a lot of work I need to do.
Well, don't say it's not a lot. It's just a matter of you focusing on you.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, because as mothers, we're gonna do what we have to do. We're gonna nurture our children. We're gonna help with our grandchildren. I'm guilty of that as well. I live with my children. I live with my grandchildren. All of us in the house. So with saying that, I have to close my door and shut it down sometimes. Because when you get a little bit older, the tolerance you had for your children is not the same as you're gonna have for your grandchildren.
Right.
So with saying that, sometimes you need a break. Sometimes we go away for the weekend. Me and my husband, we just go because I got to get away because I need quiet and peace. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
with that, you need that. You need that. You've raised your kids already. They have to do better. And from what I'm seeing, you did a good job with them. I mean, of course, sometimes things happen, but as long, again, as them kids are not being abused or physically abused in any type of way, let them take them kids. They need to take care of their kids.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. It's too much. I've been saying it. I mean, I know a lot of people have been telling me the opposite, but that's not what I've been feeling. Spirit telling me. I feel Spirit telling me, let them be, but they're going to let my daughter be a mother. And I need to live my life and love on me. That's what I've been hearing. That's what they've been saying to me the whole time.
Well, do what Spirit say, because Spirit is telling you that for a reason. You know what I mean? Because eventually it's going to take a toll, and you're going to feel like you're going crazy.
Right. And I can feel another awakening coming. I can feel a shift, a difference. Of course, I'm seeing all the numbers. Huh?
You got to go to the water. Spirit is telling me for you to go to the water, and you need to sit by some water. I don't know if it's a beach you're going to end up at, but I keep seeing you sit at the beach, just with your eyes closed, just listening to the waves of the water, and it's going to do something for your soul. You need to at least 3 days in a row, and you need to be at a body of water. Even if you find a spring, you could use this like a waterfall, but either by the beach or by a spring. That's what's going to help you go through your next level of transformation.
Yeah, that's why I was feeling like I need to be in a waterfall. That's all I kept feeling the whole time. I can hear God calling me. I just hear land, water, mountains.
See?
Land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Waterfall. Yeah. That's all I keep hearing.
Yeah.
That sounds like Husiku.
Right.
Yeah. You need to tell me when you're having another sweat lodge so we can come and check that out. I've never been to one.
It was beautiful, man.
I definitely
will. I was vibrating on the land the whole time, like my fingertips pulsating. Man, it felt so good. I can't even get it out my mind. It just felt beautiful, man.
Yeah, well, let me know, because I like stuff like that. So you, Seiko, let us know when you have a next one. We'll try to come back.
I sure will. As soon as she plans another one, or we can rent the place and she'll set it all up for us. And she's really not that expensive.
Okay. All right. Well, let us know, because me and my husband be going different places, so I would love to do something like that. I've never been to a sweat lodge before.
And you would love it.
You would. Oh my goodness,
Brenda
you would.
is really personable.
Actually,
that's where I met Stephanie at too. Was at
okay.
Because I've been sweating with her. I met Patricia Brown. She's the one that introduced me to Brenda. So the sweat, her last sweat was like the Sermon on the Mount, because she sit and just taught us about what's coming in the future. Brenda, she's deep. So I definitely will let you know. Definitely.
Okay, yeah, that'll be something I'm definitely interested in. Something like that. Okay, y'all. Well, I gotta get off here. I don't want the phone to die on y'all, but I love y'all. It was a nice.
Love you. Thank you so much, Nikki.
Y'all,
thank you. You'll hear from me and send the men's one so I can try to participate in the men's one too.
Yeah, come on this Sunday. Yeah, okay. So I'll send it to you. Well, we're doing it tomorrow at 9:00.
Okay, cool. I'll be looking forward to it.
Okay, all righty. Okay, all right.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Sister Nikki. Peace and love. You're welcome. Peace and love to you.
Peace and love.
you.
I wanted to ask Lisa a question.
I think Lisa gone, sis.
You still there? Not you. Seiko.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
Is someone else gonna speak or read?
I don't think so. I'm gonna send you a text. Okay, I'm gonna get off now, but I'm gonna send you a text about something we're having tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, please send me the text. I look forward to it.
Okay.
Next, yeah. And thanks for coming, sister. You know what I mean? I know you're
Yeah,
busy,
no, I enjoyed it.
but I appreciate you coming.
Yeah. Okay. All righty. Take care. Good night, everyone.
All right. Thank you.
Good night.
Peace and love.
All right. Peace.
Lady Silver, you're unmuted. We still have
I
Star
don't
Child
know.
Lisa here.
I'm speaking.
Well, go ahead, ask your question. Like
Yeah, I
that.
wanted to get a reading, but everybody is leaving.
Star Child is here.
Okay.
And I think Lisa may still be here, maybe.
Yeah, I was
All
looking for
right.
you.
What's your
So
question?
what do I need to do?
Ask your
Okay.
question.
Yeah, so when is your birthday? The month and the day.
8/12/53.
8/12. Okay. Well, while I'm calculating, I'll let who else want to go real quick. Okay. Oh, hold on.
What happened?
Okay.
What about Lisa?
2014.
Did Lisa leave too?
I'm here.
Okay. All right. One more time. When is your birthday? I'm sorry, I was coming in the door.
Oh, right. 8/12/53.
How you doing?
Good, and you, hon?
I am wonderful.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so I can see 2014 is when you went through some loss. Yeah, you went through some loss during 2014. Things got better during 2015. You're in year 7. You just coming out of your working on trying to forgive. That's something that I can see you started recently, trying to work on better you, bettering yourself, forgiving, and just not being angry. So I need you to continue working on that. Continue working on your hurt, self-doubt too, also. And self-love too. I'm seeing self-love. Things not how they used to be. Almost like I'm not gonna say you stop loving yourself. I'm gonna say you stop paying attention to you too. You know what I'm saying? Like you haven't been loving on you enough.
All
Because I'm
right.
seeing your hand out, like your hand out extended, like you just giving and giving and giving and giving, and forget to, So even if you pointing at somebody, right? Because it's just like you pointing at everybody, right? And say like you got your hand closed, you just point, right?
Yes.
If you look at your hand, your thumb is pointing at you, which means you got to remember you too. So every time you pointing out, remember that your thumb is pointing back at you. Remember yourself.
All right.
Sometimes we always give the word because people listen to you too, first of all. It's like we always give the word, but most of the time we're not listening to it ourselves. That's what I'm seeing even with you. Like people listen to you, people is drawn to you. You have a good heart. You're a giver. It's almost hard for you to say no sometimes.
Yes, ma'am.
But things is going to change. There's some changes coming. You need to remember, and this is more important than anything. I'm seeing this more than anything. Like, because normally I would tell you about a few other things, but this is telling me to tell you right.
All right.
You need to write down some of those things. I need you to express your hurt in this letter. I need you to cry with it. I need you to express your emotions in it. Expressing how bad you was hurt from the situation, even with your parents. Express all of that. Put it all down on that paper because there's so much hurt there. Put it down on that paper, get it out of you. It don't need to be in you. There's so much that's already in you. You are so powerful, but it's like you don't even know it. I need you to release that out you. Write it down. See all that, what you put down, read it to yourself, feel that hurt, feel that pain, and then take it outside. Ball it up. But while you write it down, you let it know you took too much of my energy. You can no longer have it. I take it back. It belongs to me.
Okay.
And you know that when you ball it up and you take it outside, you set that on fire. And I need you to be out there, spend some time in nature with your shoes off. I'm seeing you by a tree. So that's one thing that you need to do. As far as finances started a couple years ago, but then there's some greater things coming. Once you release this, there's even some greater things coming. It's gonna start like appearing suddenly. I'm seeing like wide eyes, like an excitement. Like you wasn't it's just gonna be like unexpected. And I'm sorry, because it's making me feel excited too, because I'm just seeing it's just gonna be coming, flowing. Like just like almost like the waves of the ocean, just flow. So it's coming. It's coming, but you have to be patient. Remember how wonderful you are. Remember how people love you, because people love you so much. And all they're saying is remember to love you, because you are beautiful. You are amazing. It's like people look to you, people listen to you. They just want you to see how amazing you are. You are. Look in the mirror and smile. Look how beautiful you are. I need you to remember all of that and be excited because there's some great things that's coming. All that past stuff was just that, the past. Remember your future. Remember your now. Write it. Make it plain. Make it plain. Power is in your tongue. Stop speaking death over yourself and over your family. Always say positive things.
Yes.
Always. You have a beautiful, beautiful heart, man. It feels so good. Your heart is beautiful. Keep it there. It's okay to let the unnecessary things go. Sometimes we gotta walk away.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Love with yourself. Sometimes it's okay to buy yourself roses too. In fact, I need you to do that. That's your homework. Buy yourself some roses. Take a bath. Put some candles around it.
All right.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, no stress. Lisa, is there something that you needed to know? Elisa, you on here?
Nafisa? Were you
No.
calling me or someone else?
I was calling Lisa.
Okay.
Lisa's going. We got one more. Mrs. Hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You want to unmute? Angela,
Remember your love.
you want to unmute?
I got a question.
Okay.
Greetings. Oh, go ahead. Ask your question, hon.
Back here last week, I woke up with this music. I can't even describe how it sounds, and I can't even describe what the instruments were. But it was a song to me as though it was like a funeral song. And I woke up, I went to the bathroom, which I was hearing the music, and then I come back. And then the next day I heard it. It's a weird sounding music. And I kept asking myself, what is this? Am I the only one hearing it? And then like the third time, my husband was woke listening to, well, he said he wasn't listening to no music. I said, you're not listening to no music. You don't hear that music? He didn't hear it. And he said, no, I ain't playing no music. I said, it's weird. It sounds like a funeral march or something. And it's been pounding on me. What is it? What was it? What does it mean? My granddaughter told me that my daughter may have been playing meditation music, but it was like it was in my room. And it kind of scared me. And I'm just wondering, like I said, I can't even describe the instruments. I know what a piano sounds like. I know what a horn sounds like. I think I know what a violin sounds like, but it didn't sound like any of those things. And it scared me, like I said, because it's like, okay, what the hell was it? What does it mean?
Well, okay. I was hearing while you were speaking, pay close attention. I was hearing that loud, like pay close attention, but it didn't feel harmful. You know, I felt like, yes, something is coming. I can't see what, but something is coming. That's what I'm, you know, but it doesn't feel like a low vibrational energy. And I feel, because when you started talking, the first thing I started thinking about was your ancestors. Like you about to go to, there's a change about to happen. It's going to happen. There's no way for you to get out of it. is coming, but it doesn't feel like it's something that's not good. But pay attention. I'm hearing it. Like pay attention though, and write it down. Pay attention and write it down. Urgency, like that. Am I the only one on Husiku doing reading?
Yeah, you're the only one there.
Okay. Okay. Husiku, you got any backup to that? I feel like Mike got something though.
Well, I think you got one more person.
Okay.
Sister Angela.
Okay.
Star Child.
Hi, how are you? How are you?
Very well, very well. How about yourself?
Wonderful. I miss you.
Oh, sweetie.
I'll see you in a minute.
Miss you too.
Is
We'll
all
see.
around?
We will be able to connect on the Women's Healing Circle on
Okay.
Sunday.
Yeah, I'm
Okay?
waiting. Yep, I'm waiting.
Oh yes, it's a real
Mhm.
treat for women. So
Yeah.
my question, I'm contemplating whether or not I should do another expansion. Now that I've done the infrastructure bill with my organization, along with my
Before
board.
you tell me, I'm listening, but let me have your birthday because I'm already seeing stuff coming before you even tell me. And I'm seeing like I'm seeing more. Like
Okay, 11/7/61.
okay. Wait a minute, didn't I have your birthday already?
I believe so. I never received a reading from you.
Okay. Okay, so 2016. All right, 2016, you went through some loss. In 2016, 2017, things begin to get better. Yeah, you're in your process of, yeah, there is things that's coming. Like I'm seeing more. Like a overflow. Like an overflow coming. And
Overflow of what?
like abundance. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
finances. Like finances coming in.
Increase.
Yes, increase, but it's something that you're not focusing on. It's like there's something you blocking. It's almost like you're not listening. Like they've been trying to tell you something, but you're not listening.
Who is they? Who are they?
Like the ancestors, like the angels, like they're trying to communicate with you and tell you something, but it's like almost like a procrastination, like you're not doing it. Like something have you been feeling something tell you to do something, you know what I'm saying, and you just haven't been doing it?
I'm doing everything that I believe that I'm supposed to do and what I believe that the ancestors are telling me to do.
Okay, so even now, if you're not remembering, it's gonna come back to you. It's going to come back to you in the next couple of days. It'll come back to you in your memory. So it'll remind you what it is that is being told that you. It's almost like a standstill. Like something like you waiting. Like you waiting for something. Are you waiting for an answer? You waiting for an answer or something from somebody? Are you waiting for something?
I'm waiting for my husband's estate to be settled.
Okay.
That's one of the things that I'm waiting for.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But I'm really not in an anticipated state, not consciously, but I would like for a final decision to be made for the sake of my children and my grandchildren.
Yeah.
To move forward.
So that's what that must be what it is that I'm seeing, that is like a joy. I'm feeling joy. Like it's going to be a good outcome.
Say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay focused. It's saying it's like it just keeps saying stay focused.
Into what I do and what I'm doing. My daughter and her family is both of my daughter and their families are here right now. And
there's a lot going on.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
But they're moving closer to me. Because there's been a lot of traveling I've had to do. And I'm tired. I want this thing to be completed and move on with, to the next step so that I can just exhale.
Yeah.
Okay, because I do carry a lot on my plate, and with the pandemic and all, I'm finally being able to see a blink of light, finally.
Because everybody look at you like the big mama. Like everybody comes to you. Everybody pulls from you too, like, yeah.
I was able to identify with your situation when Nikky Love and you were into your reading. I believe I have stepped back from a lot because I can't be everything to everyone.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be. Once upon a time, I had a lot of pulling on me. I'm deeply involved in the social justice movement and the issues going on with racial discrimination, social equity. And I would like to have, I'm working toward freeing my space and delegate so that I can focus more on and work with my colleagues. But we are making some milestones. My daughter was just reading me something about what's happening in Atlanta. And, I have my sister's longtime soulmate wants to pay me to help her. And, I was supposed to call my sister 2 weeks ago to begin working with her, but I can't work with, I'm an organized person. I can't start something else with you when I'm still trying to complete over here what I have. I went in and worked today because I'm working on getting my office organized and my files before I hire an executive assistant. But yeah, I need that vacation. You want to go on a cruise together?
I'm for it.
I would really like to go to Naples, Florida, and watch, everyone get
before that, I'm saying, real quick, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off real quick. I'm sorry. You need to see your sister.
We'll get in touch with her tomorrow.
Yes, get in touch with her. You need to see her. I'm sorry. Yes, we can talk about the trip, all that, but that was just coming through a little too strong. You need to reach out.
I'll get her tomorrow.
Yep.
Her heart is broken up, I can imagine.
Yeah, reach out to her. She miss you.
I know. I'll reach out to her.
Yeah, don't forget. And be excited, happy to talk to her and let her know how much you love her.
I'm sitting here right now writing a proposal. I'm just about done with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know it was somebody else that wanted a reading, I guess. Was that all that you wanted?
Thank you, love. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Did you have another question?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run this little piece and put the mantra over it.
All right, great.
Shut her down. All right.
Okay.
And I appreciate you. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful. I ain't hear you talk. You didn't tell nobody about how wonderful your argon is, man. That one argon, I don't know who all left on the line, but if they don't have no organ, they don't have no little charms.
I just can't mark it myself properly. But I was enjoying it. Tonight was really nice. You know, we had some things, you know, technical difficulties kind of messed things up, but you know, all in all, it's nice. But yeah,
That's right. Yeah, we always have an amazing show all the time. But yeah, so I believe I put my number in the. Let me put my number in there real quick. And go. You want to put your piece on?
It is to us a great witness, the moon, whose cycle is in our blood, letting us know to whom we belong, as above, so below. Your name reigns supreme, giving birth to everything. Holy and nourishing is your breath, from where all life do feed. Thy presence is here, and thy will is done in this book of life. As it is with you, so shall it be with us. We thank you for this eternal moment. Blessed be thy pregnant womb forever. For unto thee alone belong power and wisdom, beauty and might. She who is the life and she who destroy life. To the mother be the honor and the glory forever. Cosmic time, world without end. Albeit means even though, although, nevertheless, it is so. Giving praise to her holiness. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.